2023 homecoming king and queen in their courts. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the court attendants at this time. Our freshman court attendants are Ruby Gray and Gianni Barucchi. Gianni was unable to attend tonight, so Ruby will be walking with our sophomore court attendants, Kendall Snell and Enrique Garcia. Our junior court attendants are Leah Carter and Mo Crabb. Ava Curry and Adam Kaspersky. And Lena Leone and Danny Beavers. Our senior court attendants are Ellie Radke and Kevin Rinke. Our next senior court attendants are Al Rafe and Nolan Glenn. And our final senior court attendants, Nora Meyer and Brody Moss. And now we'd like to present our 2023 homecoming queen, Maddie Schweikert, escorted by our 2023 homecoming king, Aiden Anderson. Madison is the daughter of Lori and Joe Schweikert of Oglesby. Aiden is the son of Nikki and Ty Anderson, also of Oglesby. Our homecoming queen from the class of 2022 was Anna McLaughlin. She is escorted by our 2022 homecoming king, Tommy Hartman, to present flowers to this year's Queen Madison. Once again, welcome back our 2022 King and Queen, welcoming our 2023 King and Queen, Maddie Schweikert and Aiden Anderson. Please give a big hand for our 2023 homecoming courts. Get on your feet for your 2023 Cavaliers.
Howard Fellow Stadium tonight and beat LP on their homecoming game. Now, last week, these two teams both had barn burners. LP lost, as Rick alluded to earlier, unexpectedly, 17-14 to Woodstock. Ottawa was able to hang on and beat Woodstock North 28-27, as Woodstock North was unable to get a PAT to win that game. So Ottawa would have been easily 2-4 coming into this one, and LP needs to have this one tonight, because next week it's at state-ranked and unbeaten Sycamore, and then week 9 they'll be hosting Caneland, who is 3-3 overall, but probably one of the best 3-3 teams in Illinois, I would suspect.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. They play a killer schedule and have gone through the ringer already. Dan Isles, who's the historian of Ottawa football, dropped off this 100th year of LP Ottawa football games, commemorative centennial book from September 25th of 1998. And one of the highlights of this was the 1942 LP 7-0 win over Ottawa, when a running back by the name of Eddie Bray, who was injured for LaSalle Peru, talked the coach into putting him in the game, and he ran one play on the whole game and ran for 81 yards and the only touchdown. And to this day, it's still called the one-play Eddie Bray game. And that was one of the highlights of many in this series throughout the years going back.
Yeah, a lot of stories could be told amongst LP players, coaches, fans of this storied rivalry, and we're hoping to have another chapter written tonight of who knows what will happen. By the way, the freshman-sophomore game came down to the wire.
Again?
And, that's been kind of LP's MO this year, but they lost tonight by a score of 14-6. They had the ball late, but just could not punch it in, and they lose to Ottawa 14-6. So the Ottawa freshman-sophomore team falls to 5-2 on the season. And again, it is week 7, homecoming night, and hopefully everybody's had a fun homecoming, and we'll go over some of the things that are going on this weekend at LP at halftime. Of course, the parade was held yesterday. Beautiful weather for a parade yesterday, and I know we're inside the box, so I can go ahead and say this. I guess it's a beautiful night for football for the old school type.
As far as we're concerned, it's great. Got the heat hitting us in the feet, and the windows are closed, so we're not getting much of the wind. But there is a significant wind out here this evening out of the northwest. I don't know how much it'll affect play. Both teams, I think, want to run the football as much as possible. Yeah. But and if you look at their passing statistics, they're actually fairly even as far as that part of it is concerned. Colby Mortensen is 60 out of 89 on the season for 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, while Brendan Boudreau for LP, 62 out of 99, 686 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks is all he's thrown on the season. So as far as the number of passes and the effectiveness of the quarterbacks, very similar. The running games, I think, are going to be the key in this game.
Yeah, with Ottawa, it goes through Ryder Miller, and when it comes to LP, it goes to, I would say, both Brady Romanoli and Brendan Boudreau. They've kind of both taken turns leading LP throughout the year.
Yeah, Romanoli had 69 yards rushing last week in a week where LP's offense just sputtered as far as that's concerned. Although Boudreau last week was 19 out of 26 for 165 yards, but there just wasn't a lot of consistency in what they did. I mean, I wasn't there. I did watch the game, by the way. Great job on the play-by-play and the video with Mike Sabatini. But LP was held to only 16 offensive plays in the second half of that game. And, when you can't get your hands on the ball, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, you look at those numbers, like you said, Boudreau had by far his best career game passing-wise as far as completion percentage.
Yep. 2 TDs passing as well.
And Romanoli had a nice game. I mean, he didn't
solid game.
As many attempts maybe. I think as Coach Medina, I think I'm good enough friends with him that I can say this. It wasn't on the interview, but he had mentioned off the interview that looking back, now he's the offensive coordinator, that, looking back at it, he probably should have ran the ball more in the second half of the plays they had, which wasn't too many. Just a weird game last week, and the fact that I think if they play 10 times, LP wins 9.
Yeah.
but just things happen. I guess football happens sometimes, Rick, and that's what happened last week. You're listening to the GAF pregame show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have Rick give us our game time weather. We'll have also our Family Pride Cleaners uniform description, and it's a unique one tonight, that's for sure.
It's great.
we're continuing.
As long as you're not a broadcaster, it's fantastic.
That's true. Put it this way, Rick's got his binoculars out, and even those aren't that big of a help.
No.
Jeremy Aiken, Rick Sibovic here. We continue with the GAF pregame show after this. LP in Ottawa, moments away on 103.9 WLPO.
My mom is Ellen Creedy. She has taught us to be helpful, kind, and to support our community whenever we can. When she went out on her own, she just wanted to help everyone she could. Her promise is to save her clients the most, whether you're the one buying or selling. She'll be there from the beginning all the way to the closing. If you are looking for a place or are ready to sell, make the right move and call my mom, Ellen at Blackhawk Brokerage. Go Cavs!
And now, get on your feet, clap, and sing along to your fight song, the Red and Green. And now please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. The LPHS Concert Choir will be singing the Star Spangled Banner under the direction of Natalie Verucki. procession tonight by the concert choir. The Marching Cavaliers are directed by Mr. Jeremy Stevens, assisted by educational staff member Jamie Apperson, Morgan Sarber, Martin Sosnicki, and Melanie Rockford. Music design is by Dr. Drew Dickey. Visual design is by Kevin Avismo.
When you need a new appliance, think Grazier's Plumbing and Heating in McNabb. Look at this impressive list of brands Grazier's offers. From kitchen to laundry, appliances at Grazier's may just be the best kept secret in McNabb.
Gotta call Grazier's 882-2111.
Gergovich Family Chiropractic in LaSalle's a proud supporter of high school sports. Dr. Gergovich utilizes the most advanced technology to provide effective care for men, women, and children of all ages. Whether you're getting down in a three-point stance, getting down off a ladder, or getting down on a dance floor, you need a chiropractor on your healthcare team. Search Gergovich Family Chiropractic today to see all the ways having Dr. Gergovich on your team can help you be happier, healthier, and pain-free.
For 24-hour towing, call LaSalle Body and Fender. As my partner awaits the coin toss, I'm going to give you tonight's uniform description. It's brought to you by Family Pride Cleaners. Proud LP alum, Family Pride Cleaners takes pride in their work just like the Cavaliers do. Follow Family Pride Cleaners on Facebook today. I'm going to start with the visitors, and they're in their traditional road whites with the red numbers and white pants. The Ottawa Pirates, and LP not in their traditional green shirts.
Forecast for LP's uniform, dark.
Yes, it's
very dark. They're in black tonight, trimmed in green and white with their green football helmets.
So it's a blackout. I know the Cavalier crazies was donning, most of them donning black as well. So green numbers with the black shirts and black pants and the traditional helmet, the green helmet and the red LP. Looks like, did Ottawa win the coin toss, partner? Looks like they declined, deferred.
They deferred. LP is going to get the footballs. They will move from south to north here at Fellows Stadium and here to start the football game.
So tonight's coin toss was brought to you by Hometown National Bank. Don't leave your financial future up to the toss of a coin. Let the folks at Hometown National Bank help. They're your bank for life. Let's go now to our keys to the game. Brought to you by James Hardy in Peru. If you're looking for a new career with great pay and benefits, James Hardy holds the keys. Search James Hardy today to see more and apply online. All right, the talking's over. Rick, what do you think LP needs to do to get off the schneid in this losing streak and win on homecoming over Ottawa?
I think it's really important to get on the board first for LP. You don't want to be coming from behind against in a rival game. Tends to force you to do things you don't want to do. Yeah. So turnovers will be one of the keys, but getting out ahead, I think, a big thing for LP here tonight.
And that is our key to the game, again brought to you by James Hardy. And that's going to wrap up our GAF pregame show. And we're getting set now for our kickoff. And again, the Cavaliers will be receiving, and it'll be Caleb Kennedy and the birthday boy, Brady Romanoli, going back. We were told that Brady Romanoli is 18 years old today, so let's hope he can have a big game on his big 18th birthday.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. I think if Brady has a big game, that bodes well for the Cavaliers here tonight. Now they had a miscommunication on which side.
Yep.
So now Romanoli and Kennedy will get a nice jog in from...
the announcers were right. We said they were going to move from south to north, and they are.
They rarely listen to us, Rick.
It's like being at home.
So Romanoli and Caleb Kennedy get a nice brisk jog. The wind was at their back as they were running from north to south here. So, yes, Ottawa will be having the wind at their back to start.
Well, kind of. It's kind of a quartering wind, as it were. It's not straight from the north, so...
All right, we are ready for Ottawa LP football here. A tradition that started in the late 1800s. And here we go, an end-over-end kick. And Romanoli has it go off his hands into the end zone for a touchback. So the kickoff tonight brought to you by Eureka Savings Bank. Eureka is proud to be part of this community, helping people just like you since 1885, and still the best place to borrow, the best place to save, Eureka Savings Bank. So let's see if the LP offense can get going. Like Rick mentioned, it'd be nice to get an early score and get on the board against Ottawa. Both teams come into this one 3-3 overall and 1-2 in conference play. Again, you need 5 wins to get into the playoffs.
They're claiming there will be more teams with only 4 wins in this season, but you don't want to count on that being the case.
Boudreau in the shotgun to start things off, and he's going to hand it off to Romanoli, who's got a big hole, 25-30, cuts it inside 35, and Brady's all the way out near the 40-yard line.
There's a nice way to start things off, a 20-yard run.
Yep, exactly 20 yards out to the 40, no flags on the play, and Romanoli had a nice little cutback, and the offensive line opened a big hole, so the Cavaliers moved the chains on the very first play from scrimmage. And the Cavaliers come out, 2 receivers set, 1 to each side, split wide left, wide right. Romanoli behind Boudreau in the backfield. Pangersick will go in motion for the Cavaliers, and they go right back to Romanoli. Big hole again. He's across the 50.
He stepped on somebody and it brought him down, but he was in the clear again. Galloped for 11, but it looked like he was going to get a lot more than that.
So Romanoli had Pangersick helping lead the way, and as Rick mentioned, he stepped on somebody and then he tumbled forward, did get the first down, 11 yards on that carry, and just like that, through 2 plays, the Cavaliers are in Ottawa territory at the Pirate 49-yard line, just a minute into this game.
Got to like the way that offensive line is firing right now.
Safety, second safety's down.
And here's the handoff. Romanoli, big hole again. And he's down to about the 43-yard line.
Boy, they pulled that guard that time, and he got a nice little clear-out block on the right side, and Romanoli followed him right into the hole, make it 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7.
So it's been all Brady Romanoli so far, and he was the guy that got his hands on the kickoff too, but he just couldn't return it. 2nd down and 3 after the gain of 7 from the right hash mark here at Howard Fellows Stadium at the Ottawa 42-yard line. 2nd down and 2, Rick. A lot of times this is where a team will throw deep, but instead they'll go with the bread and butter.
Running game's going way too well to do anything but run it. 1st down.
Romanoli just went right up the middle and got down to the 37, needed 2 and got 5, or needed 3 and got 5 on that carry. So another 1st down for LP on this impressive opening drive.
4 carries, 43 yards already for Romanoli.
Yeah, we'll take 11 yards per carry.
Yep.
Mentioned in the pregame, I think LP felt they left some Romanoli yardage on the board last week and just some overall offense. Again, they didn't have the ball that much, and credit Woodstock.
Single wing now for LP.
And Boudreau going to take it and carry it, and Brendan fights off a couple tackles and gets it down to about the 30-yard line, so gain of 7 for the...
Just massive chunks right now. I mean, they're getting into the secondary before they're even touched.
It's the senior quarterback, Boudreau, with 7 yards. So far, this is looking more like the LP of old with a power running game and not with the wide-open passing attack. We'll see that throughout the night. And
this is just smash mouth football. Just straight ahead. Go ahead and see if you can stop us.
And we're about 3 minutes into this drive. The drive started at the 20-yard line of LP after the touchback.
4. Just got to send it. Just got to send it.
And Boudreau fakes the handoff. He's in
get
trouble.
Rid of this one.
Rolling right. Going to get rid of it. And a nice job by Brennan just to get rid of it. As he was under duress, Romanoli was the closest LP Cavalier receiver.
Yeah, that one didn't fool anybody. Ottawa had the right defense called on that one. So the first third down try for LP tonight.
It'll be third and short, third down, and about 2.5, really, looking at the yard marker.
Yep.
Cavaliers figure they got 2 shots at this.
Nice crowd on hand tonight for homecoming.
Despite the cold weather.
I mean, we always just...
Cold is a kind of a relative term. I guess this is probably normal weather.
Yeah.
We're spoiled right now.
Yeah. And Romanoli's going to get it. Brady bulldozes his way ahead for a first down.
Good job. Good job.
Romanoli on fire here early tonight. He gets down to the 22, so give him 8 more yards on that carry. Actually, they'll mark it at the 21.
So give him 9 on that. 5 for 52 so far for him. More importantly, keeps the drive alive on third down.
And the clock running as this has turned into an impressive drive.
This is the 8th play of the drive coming up right here.
Very much a candidate already for a Bill Walsh drive of the game. We're hoping LP has multiple drives like this tonight.
No. He's in.
Romanoli again in the backfield behind Boudreau.
Directly behind him right now, not offset at all.
Romanoli gets it in off left tackle, gets it inside the 15, down to about the 13, and 8 more yards for the LP senior running back.
Boy, that's just... Ottawa has yet to have been able to stop them.
Yep. And for the first time tonight, Cavaliers in the red zone. The red zone brought to you by your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Brayton. Living in the red zone in football is great, not so much in life. Let Derek Brayton help move you to a financial touchdown.
Shortest gain LP's had on a play so far is 5 yards.
Second down and 2 for the Cavaliers. 7:45 to go in the first. Boudreau handing off to Romanoli. A lot of room around the corner. 5. There's a flag. It's going to come back.
Yep. I'm afraid there's a hold out there.
Romanoli, for the first time tonight, ran wide around the edge, but got to be a hold on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first penalty of the evening on either side.
Let's see where they mark that from. It's a point of the infraction penalty. So he actually gets part of the gain, and they'll mark it the penalty back from like the 10, probably back out near the 20.
It was like an incidental.
So
I can actually say it's closer to the 22. So
yeah.
10-yard walk-off. Apparently the penalty occurred at the 12.
Oh, still going. Never mind.
Wow.
All the way back to the 28. A huge loss. It'll be 1st and 17 now. Or actually 2nd and 17.
And that's just been something that's plagued LP all season long is penalties. And this a picture book drive up until then.
Maybe.
2nd and 17 now for the Cavs. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first. Let's see if they go to the air. Pangersic goes in motion. Boudreau, straight drop back pass. He's got time. Throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was a little short for the intended receiver.
Was that Pangersic who was in the pattern?
No, it looked like it was Brady Backus, number 9, the intended receiver. Brady was open, but the pass was a little too short.
You know, that had to have been a 15-yard penalty because that ball, we were 2nd and 2, and it went from 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 17,
Yeah.
so that was a 15-yard penalty.
Huge a walk-off on the Cavaliers. So 3rd and 17 for LP. They need some yardage here to make it a manageable 4th down. Boudreau has a man wide open. It's Seth Adams. Touchdown!
Let's go!
Touchdown LP. 28 yards. Boudreaux to Seth Adams.
Seth Adams has become their big play guy. You know, he used to be just a kicker.
Yes.
Not so much anymore.
Seth Adams has really become, like Rick said, the big play guy here in this second half of the season. And he got behind the Pirate defender. A beautiful pass by Boudreaux. And Adams caught it at about the 5, and it was nothing but empty field in front of him. So LP converts a big 3rd down and 17.
10 plays, 80 yards on the drive. That was, other than the penalty,
right,
not much negative to talk about there.
Snap is down, the hold is up, the kick is good. By the way, of course, that was a LP touchdown brought to you by Town & Country Services. Doing whatever it takes 24/7. Plumbing, electric, heating, and cooling for over 100 years. See everything they can do for you at townandcountryservices.com. That extra point is sponsored by Financial Plus Credit Union. They belong to you, and that's the plus at Financial Plus in Peru, Ottawa, Mendota, Morris, and Diamond. So an LP drive takes 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and it ends with a touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered for LP as far as I'm concerned. That long, sustained drive just kind of takes Ottawa and their fans right out of things to start with.
7-0 on the impressive drive. As Rick mentioned, the only downside, that holding penalty, but the Cavaliers shrugged it off and threw a big touchdown pass, 28 yards, Boudreaux to Adams. And as has been the case all year long, Seth Adams is pretty much money when it comes to the PATs. So the Cavaliers draw first blood against their rival Ottawa, up 7-0. Some other games we'll be following tonight. Across the dial on our sister station, a big game in Bureau County, and could be the last time these two teams play for quite some time. Bureau Valley leaving the Three Rivers and going to the Lincoln Trail.
Yep.
So Princeton at Bureau Valley tonight. The Tigers simply rolling after their opening loss to Morrison.
I think that all that did was make them angry.
I think so. And you don't want to do that with Coach Ryan Pearson's team. Big game at the Academy tonight. St. Bede looking for a 5th win, hosting a team that's already got 5 wins in Dwight. And another big game in that conference in Ottawa. Marquette hosting unbeaten and state-ranked Seneca. Mendota stepping out of conference and taking on Geneseo in Geneseo.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seth Adams with a line drive kick. It's returnable by Ottawa at the 20, and he's going to be tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Took it at the 3, so a 20-yard run back right there.
Kevon Peterson for Ottawa gets it out past the 20. Also tonight, homecoming for Fieldcrest. They're hosting Fisher. Streeter is home to Piatone in 8-man football. It's Amboy Lamoille at Ashton Franklin Center. And tomorrow on our sister station, 96.5 The Wolf, it will be Hall at state-ranked Sterling Newman.
Boy, they marked that all the way out to the 25. Surprising.
Yeah, I didn't see him get to the 25-yard.
I did not.
Okay, all right. 1st and 10 Ottawa at the 25. Their quarterback is a guy who's got a lot of experience in the quarterback, returning starter Colby Mortensen. And they run the jet sweep, and LP turns him around, and the Pirate running back is going to get some yards. That was Archer Chekowitz. And he was able to make something out of what looked to be nothing for Ottawa. Number 14, Archer Chekowitz, a sophomore, got about 5 yards on that carry. Looked like they were going to run a jet sweep.
Yeah.
And LP's pursuit turned the ball carrier and made him go the other way. So
pretty nice recovery, though, really, by Chekowitz to be able to get some positive yards on the play.
So 2nd and 5 for the Pirates. 2 backs in the backfield next to Colby Mortensen, their quarterback. And Mortensen's going to hand it off right tackle. He's out to about the 30 to the 31-yard line. We'll see if that was Ryder Miller once the pile separates. More times than not, it will be Ryder Miller tonight. And I think that was.
I think it was him, yes.
Yeah, it looked like number 13, Ryder Miller, with the carry. Got 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
So Ottawa's looking at a 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line.
LP was a perfect 2 out of 2 on 3rd down conversions in that first drive. First try for Ottawa on 3rd.
We are Ryder out live. Ryder's out live.
Third down and 3. Mortensen throwing it out in the flat. It's caught. And he looks to have enough for a first
just
down.
Enough, yep. His last effort got it over the 35 to the 36, so a gain of only 4 on the play.
That was Tristan Finley who made the catch out of the backfield. And needed 3 and got 4 on that pass play. So first and 10, Ottawa as they move the chains out to the 36-yard line. 7-0 LP. We're counting down to 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Quickly played first quarter so far.
A lot of running with LP. And when they went to the air, they made a 28-yard touchdown pass. 2 receivers for Ottawa and a real busy backfield. You got Mortensen kind of hidden around 3 different backs, and they hand it off to Ryder Miller. Bounces off one tackle.
Kept chugging it. Looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe even for a loss, but able to fall forward out to the 20 or 38-yard line.
So give him 2 on that carry. I couldn't quite see which Cavalier bopped him right at the line of scrimmage. Last week's player of the game was one of the LP defensive linemen, and that was Nolan Glenn, who is on the homecoming court, by the way. We'll talk about the homecoming court at halftime.
It was nice of you to wear your tiara here tonight, by the way.
I figured the more clothing, the more accessories, the better to keep me warm.
You like that extra bling.
Every little bit helps. Miller goes in motion, and they're going to fake the pass, come back to the weak side, and throw it out to Weston Avercamp. And nice job by LP staying home and bringing him down.
Another short gain, only of a couple on that play.
Looked like Danny Beavers with the tackle for LP. Moves it out to the 41. So gain of about 3 there. Ottawa had a lot of players going different directions on that play. So 3rd and 5 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first. 7-0 LP. Ottawa with their first drive of the night. And they're going to go trips to the right. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the short side. Miller, the lone back next to Mortensen, the quarterback. Miller goes in motions, empties the backfield. Mortensen's in trouble, throws, caught, and he breaks away at the 50, the 40. Tackle down to the 35-yard line.
He's not down yet, finally.
Down to the 32. And making the catch for Ottawa was Paxton Miller, who's been out recently. Both Millers have been missing some action. They're both back for LP, and Paxton Miller spun away from the LP defender and gets all the way down to the Cavalier 32-yard line. Wow.
26-yard pickup.
Mortensen to Paxton Miller on that completion, a senior to a senior. And Ottawa keeps their drive alive. 1st and 10 at the Cavalier 32-yard line.
Second first down of the game for Ottawa.
Mortensen, empty backfield once again, and he's going to run. He's at the 30, still going down about the 26 of LP before he's brought down by 2 or 3 Cavalier defenders. In the area was Josh Seneca, big old 21. He missed last week's game. That didn't help matters for LP, not having Seneca.
Was that Mortensen who kept that?
Yes, yep. It was a straight quarterback keeper with Mortensen.
So a pickup of 7.
Yeah, on the he took the snap, took a short step back and followed his blockers and got it down to the Cavalier 26-yard line.
So Ottawa, much like LP, just marching it right down the field here.
Going to be about 2 minutes left in this first quarter when this ball is snapped. The play clock's down to 3. I don't know if they know it, Rick. 2, 1, and they just got it off. And nice job making the tackle. It was Ty Terzic.
I think they had to snap it quicker than they wanted to, and it messed up their own timing on the play.
They ran that counter play. I think it was Ryder Miller, but Terzic brought him down. No gain on the play for the Pirates.
3rd and 4 for Ottawa.
So that'll set up a 3rd and 4. And we're down to a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. But a real nice tackle by Ty Terzic, who's been a stalwart for LP on both sides of the line all year long. One of the team captains as well.
Plays heavy minutes every game.
Yeah. So here's a big 3rd down and 4 for Ottawa. Got to believe it's 4-down territory. 5 receivers for Mortensen. He's looking to pass. He's in trouble, and he gets away. Throws wide open. 15, 10, 5, and
I think he's in.
it's going to be a touchdown. Look like
27 yards away.
Hayden Sweat. They had Mortensen in trouble.
Yeah, they had him dead to rights and couldn't bring him down, and he kept his feet moving and able to hit the receiver wide open for the touchdown.
Hayden Sweat caught the pass, and once he caught it, he really had open field ahead of him. So Ottawa scores with 1:04 to go here in the first quarter. And now looking at the PAT is Cam Loomis, who's pretty much automatic as well. Let's see if I give him the announcer jinx. But he's moving up the... Oh, yes! Off the upright. Doink.
It's a doink.
Yeah.
Bear fans are familiar with those.
Yeah, it wasn't a double doink, but one doink is good enough.
Yep.
So I guess I did give him the announcer's jinx there, as Loomis kicking into the, well, really the wind at his back.
And he's a very experienced kicker, too.
Yeah, he's in, I know he's in the top, 5 of Ottawa scoring and kicking throughout his career. So LP will take it. It's 7-6. We'll keep it right here.
That was 10 plays and some 75 yards.
Wow.
Answering the LP 10-play, 80-yard drive.
So both teams with impressive opening drives tonight. 1:04 to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-6 LP. Let's see if that extra point looms large as this game goes along. The horror movie fan in me notices with the last name of Loomis. Rick, I don't know, were you a fan of the Halloween movies at all with Michael Myers?
I watched some of the early ones. I didn't. There's been many of them over the years.
Well, the doctor who tried to bring him down or whatever was Dr. Loomis. So Cam Loomis was the kicker. I just thought I'd mention that since we're getting in Halloween, the spirit of Halloween here.
You are, if nothing else, current on your your references.
Dr. Loomis. All right, here is Cam Loomis. I don't think he's a doctor quite yet, but probably a bright future ahead of him.
I don't think he even plays one on TV.
No, it is. Here is the kick. And a line drive kick, and it's going to go into the end zone for another touchback, or did it go out of bounds?
I don't know if it went out of bounds.
They're kind of looking at it.
Everybody's looking at one another. Nobody called it.
So I guess you'd probably just go with a touchback if you don't know. The head official and one of the line judges talking it over.
They're still talking it over.
And no flag.
Difference between the ball being on the 20 and being on the 35.
I think they're going to go ahead and just do a touch. Well, they're going to say a touchback. Yeah, I'd love to see that one again.
I would too. Like to see an angle on that.
Of course, you can see the best angles and the best video of this game on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Mike Sabatini braving the elements out there tonight. If somebody's watching and listening in the stadium, and if they could bring Mike a hot chocolate, that'd be fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rose Romanoli with another carry on first down for almost 6.
So Brady continues to churn up the yards. Nothing fancy. 2nd down and 4 now for LP.
7 carries, 66 yards already for Romanoli. We're still not to the end of the first quarter.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter, especially if it's another running play. There's about 16-second or so difference on the game clock and play clock.
Yep.
Boudreau in the shotgun, Romanoli in the backfield, and Boudreau going to keep it. And another big hole up the middle and first down. Boudreau, they're going to stop the clock momentarily and move the chains. First down, LP. And that probably should do it for our first quarter here.
I would think so.
As the clock will now run once again. Quick moving first quarter, and that's thanks to impressive drives for both teams. We've played a quarter. It's LP 7, Ottawa 6, homecoming from Howard Fellow Stadium. Jeremy Aiken, Rick Sibovic back after this on 103.9 WLPO.
Plumbing, heating, cooling, generators, and appliances. Think Grazier's Plumbing and Heating in McNabb. Whether you run cold or hot, Grazier's will make sure your home is always just the right temperature. And for those cold winter nights, or when the power's out. And Grazier's does boilers too.
Gotta call Grazier's 882-2111.
Mom is Ellen Creedy. She has taught us to be helpful, kind, and to support our community whenever we can. When she went out on her own, she just wanted to help everyone she could. Her promise is to save her clients the most, whether you're the one buying or selling. She'll be there from the beginning all the way to the closing. If you are looking for a place or are ready to sell, make the right move and call my mom, Ellen at Blackhawk Brokerage. Go Cavs!
Jeremy Aiken, Rick Sipovic back here at Howard Fellows Stadium for the second quarter of LP in Ottawa. We're looking at a 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers at their own 30-yard line. And after this play, we'll have our Subway scoreboard update. But let's get to this play first. In motion is Pangersick. Boudreau in the shotgun. Brendan is going to hand it off to Romanoli. And tripped up. Only a couple of yards for Brady.
But again, positive yards on first down. They have yet to been held for negative yards on any play. So only a gain of 1 right there.
Give him a long 1.
Oh, Andy ran right by him.
Got an early Illini score, looks like, Rick?
I'm afraid I do. 1:27 remaining in the first quarter from Memorial Stadium. Illinois trailing Nebraska 3-0.
The one with the sleeves.
Try to get some high school scores here, including that big Marquette and Seneca battle. That could be a fun rivalry with those two teams playing each year. There's Romanoli, 35, spins ahead of the 40. And
see where they mark it. I think he's got the first down.
Yep.
Nope, they gave him
9 yards, first down LP. They'll move the chains. So the birthday boy, Brady Romanoli, well on his way in the first half, Rick, to being over the century mark. 9
carries, 76 so far for him.
See if he gets the ball again. It's been a lot of Romanoli and Boudreau with Seth Adams sprinkled in there on the big pass play. After 1, Marquette leads Seneca 6-0. We'll get a Geneseo Mendota update too, and you might be surprised.
I might be.
Boudreau with the keeper, and Brennan turns the corner. 45 breaks the tackle, 50, all the way down to the Ottawa 47-yard line. Brendan Boudreau with a first down run of 13 yards.
Nice way to just follow the blocking, and when it started to break down, he just accelerated through that great big hole. Was able to get 13 yards, as you said, and that's the 8th first down for LP underway here in the second quarter.
Well, before that play, it was 7-6 Geneseo. The Maple Leafs did just score again. So Mendota, though, hanging in there. And Geneseo's a team where they're much improved. They beat Moline earlier this year. They did get beat by Sterling, which is that
was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, Sterling had been scuffling.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 losses
Princeton
already.
beat him.
Yes.
Boudreau with a handoff. Romanoli up. It's going to be coming back. Another nice run by Brady Romanoli, but it looks like it's going to be a hole.
Boy, that really nice stutter step.
Yeah.
And he just zigged into that hole. It closed up. He just bounced it to the outside a little bit, and that's all going to be for naught.
It's kind of something new tonight from Brady. You know, most of this year he's just been put his head down and run straight ahead kind of a guy.
Now he got a little horizontal, not just vertical.
Oh, chop block personal foul on the Cavaliers.
I think that's a 15-yard walk-off again. I think that might have been what happened earlier.
Yep. Yeah, they got him all the way back to the Cavalier 38-yard line.
Second penalty for LP for 30 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 25 for the Cavaliers now. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Normally they'll only call that chop block if somebody has the defensive player engaged up high and then somebody comes in low and cleans him out.
Boudreau rolling right. Brennan still rolling, looking, throwing, and incomplete.
That was 6 seconds too late.
Under through the intended receiver. I'm thinking it was Zebron, but again, I have to wait a little bit.
He had to bring it in low because there was good defensive coverage on the play. At that point in time, he probably would have been better off just to tuck it and get what he could.
Yeah, he was looking for number 1, Noah Zebron, incomplete.
Second of 25.
Yeah. See if they go back, maybe spread it out and go back to Romanoli and see if he can get a
get a chunk of it. You know, don't expect to get 25, but if you can pick up 10 or 12, put you in a position on 3rd down where you've got an opportunity. But with 25 to go, that's not so good.
4 receivers, 2 to each side. Boudreau, straight drop back pass, plenty of time. Still got plenty of time. Looking, still looking, and he's going to run. And, oh boy. And he got hit.
He really got ridden out of bounds that time.
But no flag on it.
No flag on it.
Boudreau, in the NFL, that probably would have been. There's no doubt about it. How much they protect the quarterbacks. Boudreau just couldn't find anybody. He had plenty of time. You got to give, I guess, the Ottawa secondary
up 9 on the play, but
yeah,
not anywhere near enough.
Clock stopped as he was wrestled out of bounds into the Ottawa bench. He is out to the 47 now of LP.
LP 2 out of 2 on third so far. Both of those conversions came in the first drive.
Now you look for number 2, Seth Adams again, and you got to believe Ottawa be leery of Adams.
They know where he is.
Yep. 3rd down and 15 for LP. 9.5 minutes to play in the first half. Boudreau, straight drop back, plenty of time again, and he's going to tuck it and run and get about 3 yards. Well short of the first down. Be 4th down and about 12.
Yeah, picked up almost 4 on the play, but as you said, Ottawa willing to give that up. See if LP looks like they'll punt it.
Yep. And the wind at their back, so Seth Adams could really boot this one deep. Back deep for the Pirates is Kevon Peterson.
2 of our receivers got blown up.
4th and 13 for the Cavs at their, actually at the Ottawa 49. And Adams
barely got that one away.
Gets the punt away, and it's going to angle towards out of bounds. Still rolling down. Wow, great punt.
Perfect punt inside the 5.
They'll mark it at the 4.
45-yard punt, no return.
Wow, what a punt by Seth Adams. I know the goal is just to get him inside the 20, let alone inside the 5.
Yeah.
And great job by the LP other players out there for getting down and also having the patience to let it roll inside the 5-yard line. So Ottawa, 96 yards to go now in their second possession. It's 7-6. LP, our first punt of the night. Both teams scored on their first possession.
What you don't want to see LP do right here is overcommit.
Yes.
To try and stack runs up inside. That's when you give up a big gainer.
We saw that in the freshman-sophomore game.
We did.
LP figured Ottawa was just going to run the clock out, run up the middle, and they broke a run for over 70 yards to really put the game away.
LP doesn't have enough defenders on their left defensive side.
Well, they're going to get a break because, they did get offside.
I think they moved. Yeah, I think they were drawn off.
No, it's LP.
What? They called encroachment on us.
So it'll be 5 yards for Ottawa. That'll give them some breathing room out to the 9. On that play, Mortensen was in the end zone, but now he'll be able to be out of the red end zone.
Yeah, give him a little more room to operate. More importantly, it's 1st and 5.
Yeah.
It might have been. It probably wasn't handy.
Yeah, if you're Ottawa, you're looking at least maybe to try to get 1 first down and just give yourself more room here as you play field position in the second quarter. They do have 4 receivers. One's going in motion right now behind Mortensen. And Mortensen hit from behind. Wow. Hammered from behind.
Loss of almost 5 on the play.
Mortensen could be hurt. I mean,
he really got hit hard.
Yep, he's coming up limping. I didn't quite see what truck that was that ran over Mortensen. I guess it's Beavers.
That's Danny Beavers.
Yeah, from the linebacker spot.
-4 on the play.
Oof, that hurt from up here.
I think so.
2nd down and 9 as Beavers just came around and hammered Mortensen on the quarterback keeper. Good thing is Mortensen's okay.
Well, at least he stays in the game anyway.
Yeah. Ottawa going to have to use a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Looks like they're just letting it run down. Could take a timeout right here.
Coach is talking to the official, so that was designed there to let it go down. We'll take a short 30-second timeout as well. There's 8:30 to go in this first half. It's LP 7 and Ottawa 6. The Pirates will have it 2nd down and 9 from their own 5 after this on your home for LP Cavalier football. It's homecoming 2023, 103.9 WLPO. Back in 30 seconds.
My mom is Ellen Creedy. She has taught us to be helpful, kind, and to support our community whenever we can. When she went out on her own, she just wanted to help everyone she could. Her promise is to save her clients the most, whether you're the one buying or selling. She'll be there from the beginning all the way to the closing. If you are looking for a place or are ready to sell, make the right move and call my mom, Selling Ellen, at Blackhawk Brokerage. Go Cavs!
Jeremy Aiken and Rick Sipovic back here at Howard Fellows Stadium as we're getting ready to start the second down and 9 play for Ottawa. They're at their own 5-yard line. They used their first time out of the night. Let's take another scoreboard update. Tonight's Subway scoreboard update brought to you by your local Subway in Spring Valley, Peru, LaSalle, Marseilles, Ottawa, and Oglesby. For a sandwich made with freshly baked bread and fresh ingredients right in front of your eyes, Subway, eat fresh. Got an Illini score, Rick?
And a 1, Nebraska 3, Illinois nothing.
So a defensive struggle.
Yeah. And also in college football tonight, Oklahoma State 10, Kansas State 7. That's with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Back in action, there's a handoff off left tackle. He gets it out to about the 10. Did the Ottawa Pirate running back. It was Ryder Miller, number 13. So it gives him about 5 yards in that carry.
So it'd be third and four approximately.
Over in Bureau County, Princeton on their way to getting a clock runner. They lead Bureau Valley 28-0 in the second quarter.
Not a surprise.
Nope. And Bureau Valley's had a pretty solid year, but Princeton is just a juggernaut.
22. Both times they ran.
Ottawa 2 out of 3 on third so far.
Right. Both times they ran that.
So big third down and 4 here. Full. Oh, somebody was offside. No flags. They just went right up the middle and nothing there. I was
LP good timing that time. They had looked like a run blitz that time that they had going.
Andres Medina there, Rick, who got the tackle.
I think that was Miller again on the carry, and he lost probably a yard on the play.
So Ottawa's going to have to punt out of their own end zone and into some wind here. This could be an adventure. Loomis in his own end zone.
Good snap.
Here's the punt. And
Poison.
it's going to take an Ottawa bounce, and not a bad bounce at all for the Pirates.
Back into LP territory near the 46.
So all things considered, a good punt for Cam Loomis of Ottawa.
Yes.
But LP still with great starting field position at their own, was a 47-yard line, 46?
Yeah, that was a 46-yard punt.
Yeah. Cavaliers will start this drive at their own 46. They got all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. 6:55 to go here in the second quarter.
They went away from 22 on that last one.
7-6, LP over Ottawa. Last year was all LP, 31-7.
Just had that feeling this year it was going to be a little bit different.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, on both of those and the one that happened in the first.
Cavaliers come out with 4 receivers, 2 to each side of Boudreau. Romanoli again in the backfield. In motion is Cordell Wheatley. Boudreau looking to pass. He's in trouble and sacked. Wow, a huge loss back to the 33-yard line.
LP running that spread formation. It also means that there's some people responsible for one-on-one blocking, and it did not happen there as Ottawa just overwhelmed LaSalle Peru and up front, and really Boudreau had no chance whatsoever.
Garrett Couples, number 21 for Ottawa with a big sack. And this looks like the position LP was in last possession.
The loss of 12 on the play.
They had, a 2nd and 25 last possession. Now it's 2nd down and 22 at their own 34-yard line. Again, you got to just try to pick up chunks of yardage here.
Yep. Divide it in half. See what you can do.
And Boudreau going to hand it off to Romanoli. And there's another nice cut by Brady. Lunges forward to the 40, so give him 6.
16. They're in the 16.
So it'll be...
that's his 10th carry. 82 yards and 10 carries.
Very nice first half for Romanoli. It'll be 3rd and 16 for the Cavaliers.
What do you need to see, Ken?
Ball spotted at their own 40.
What do you need to see?
Other than the one completion to Seth Adams, the LP passing game has been very ineffective so far.
But
4 receivers for the Cavs once again. Romanoli split left of Boudreau. Boudreau going to pass.
This time he has time.
And now he's in trouble. Going to dump it out. Romanoli over his shoulder too much. And LP is going to have to punt it away.
He just kind of unloaded that one. He stepped up and knew he didn't have enough room to get the first down, and just threw a wing and a prayer, hoping maybe for some interference or something of the like, because there really wasn't much of a chance to complete that.
Romanoli was trying to do his best Willie Mays impersonation there with an over-the-shoulder kind of a blind catch. He just couldn't haul it in. He had 2 or 3 Ottawa guys in pursuit anyway. So back deep for Ottawa is Paxton Miller, and Seth Adams will punt from his own 25. And he's aiming it to... Oh, it's into the Ottawas. Wow, that was like 5 rows deep into the Ottawa seats. No, I don't think that's what Seth wanted that time.
I don't think so. He was angling it towards that side, but he kind of shanked it is what he did.
Wow, they're marking it all the way at the 45 of Ottawa.
That's only a 15-yard punt.
So heads up, the Ottawa Pirate fans were paying attention because they caught it. It didn't bounce off somebody's shoulder or head. They didn't have their head in their cell phone there. So 1st and 10 Ottawa at their own 45-yard line.
Best field position that any team has started with so far tonight.
Pirates come out with 4 receivers, 3 to the right of Mortensen. Straight drop back pass for Mortensen.
Wheel.
Looking deep.
Got a wide open receiver.
Caught. Just outside the 30, wide open was Hayden Sweat, who caught the touchdown tonight. And he's tackled out of bounds at the LP 30, so 25 yards. Mortensen to Sweat. The only question was if the ball was going to get there soon enough.
Yeah, he kind of rainbowed it to him, but was able to because he was so wide open.
And they're going to say he was inbounds, so the clock running under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 7-6 LP, but Ottawa on the move. 1st and 10 at the Cavalier 30. 3 receivers to the left of Mortensen. Ryder Miller, the lone back. Mortensen going to pass again.
LP with a blitz.
Looking towards Sweat again, and he caught it again.
Right over the top of the defender.
Looks like he got behind Mikey Hartman. And what concentration,
I should say,
by Hayden Sweat.
Got it at about the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
So another 23-yard hookup.
So Mortensen just flung it, and Sweat waited for it to get to him, got behind the LP defender, and made the catch.
It was actually pretty easy for Hayden. He said it's no sweat.
Mortensen with a pitch to Ryder Miller, who gets inside the 5, down to about the 3.
So pick up a 4 on that one.
The Pirates in the Derek Brayton, Edward Jones red zone here. As we pass the 8 o'clock hour, you're listening to LP Cavalier football.
Really quickly played game.
Oh, yeah. On 103.9 FM, AM 1220, WLPO, LaSalle, Peru, Oglesby, as we hit the 8 o'clock hour. It's 7-6 LP, but Ottawa knocking on the doorstep. 2nd down and goal at the Cavalier 3-yard line. Mortensen goes under center, is going to pitch it to Ryder Miller. Touchdown, Ryder Miller.
He walked into the end zone.
3-yard touchdown carry for Ryder Miller. And Ottawa gets a couple big pass plays to Sweat. Mortensen to Sweat, and that sets up Ryder Miller from 3 yards out at 3:42 to go here in the second quarter. And the Pirates have their first lead of the night, 12-7. And they'll try another kick here after the first one doinked off the upright.
4 plays and 55 yards.
Snap is down. The kick is up. This one not going to hit the upright. Plenty good. And it is 13-7. Ottawa with the lead over LP will keep it right here. So 13-7 Ottawa over LP. Take a chance here to look at some more scores around Northern Illinois. 28-0. Princeton leading over Bureau Valley. Let's get a St. Bede update. We're very interested in the St. Bede Dwight game. At last check, with going to halftime, St. Bede up 21-14 over Dwight.
Wow.
So back and forth game at the Academy.
Huge repercussions of that game for St. Bede.
At the half, Seneca up 14-6 against Marquette. That could be a back and forth game all night long. And Streeter down 14-8 in the second quarter to Piatone. So LP down 13-7 to their rival Ottawa. Ottawa will get the ball to start the second half as well. And Loomis to do the kicking for Ottawa. Back deep for the Cavs, Romanoli and Caleb Kennedy. And it's going to be another touchback.
Loomis and Adams going to put on a kicking clinic here so far.
So the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. After that impressive first drive, the Cavaliers have had a penalty really torpedo one drive, and then a big quarterback sack torpedo the other drive.
Yep.
2 big negative plays have kept the Cavaliers from getting their offense back rolling down the field. You can't have 2nd and 25s and 2nd and 28s. I mean,
can't put yourself behind the chains, as they like to say.
That far, especially that far.
Yep.
So LP's got plenty of time to get a drive here, get the momentum back.
Cavs have all 3 of their timeouts in 3 minutes and 42 seconds.
3:42 to go in this first half. Boudreau in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Romanoli. And Brady, another nice cutback. 25, breaks 2 more tackles, 30,
he's
35, and out past the 40. No flags on the play. What a run by Brady Romanoli.
He looked like he was going to be stopped for about a 3-yard gain. He took a step laterally, made one man miss, bounced off another tackle, and then just streaked down the sideline, and they took him out at the 40-yard line. So a gain of 20. That puts him over 100 here in the first half.
Have a game, Brady Romanoli, on his 18th birthday with
How about it?
Over 100 yards in that first half, well on his way to be our player of the game here.
9th first down for LP. Ottawa has 5 only, yet they have the lead right now.
1st and 10, Seth Adams going to go in motion. Boudreau going to pass.
Oh, we'll do it!
Wide open is Kennedy, and who has it? Ottawa has it. Wow.
Boudreau couldn't get anything on the pass because he was under pressure. Underthrew a wide open receiver.
Caleb Kennedy was the receiver.
Kennedy and the pick.
Wow.
To give Ottawa the football right back.
It was a jump ball between Caleb Kennedy and Archer Chekowitz, and unfortunately the Ottawa defender came up with it as Kennedy got a good 10 yards open behind the Ottawa secondary. But as Rick mentioned, Boudreau couldn't get much on that pass. Kennedy waited for it, but in that time, the ball went into the Ottawa defender's hands, and a turnover, the first of the night by either team. And it's 13-7, and now Ottawa has plenty of time. 3:03 to go.
They have 2 timeouts left.
And they scored in a hurry their last possession.
Watch the counter, Jeff.
Here's Mortensen going to hand it off to Ryder Miller, and he gets it out to about the 32-yard line. Does Ryder Miller. With the tackle was Ricardo Santiago for LP, one of the big guys up front.
But a gain of nearly 5 on the play.
Second down and a long 5, I guess we could say.
Yep.
At about the Ottawa 32-yard line. 2.5 minutes and counting. So one of those plays where it could have easily been a touchdown for LP. Instead, it ends up in an interception. 5 receivers for Ottawa, empty backfield. Ryder Miller goes in motion. He's going to get it on the toss. Looking for blocks. Jukes out an LP defender and gets it out to about the 35-yard line, short of the first down.
Yeah, gain of only about 3 on the play, but again, positive, and it's 3rd and short.
And he went out of bounds to stop the clock. So 3rd and 3 for Ottawa at their own 35-yard line. Just one of those wheel routes out of the backfield to Ryder Miller.
2 out of 4 on 3rd so far for Ottawa.
And they have plenty of time, 15 seconds left on the play clock. And now we have Wildcat, Rick, with Mortensen as a wide receiver instead of quarterback. Miller is going to take Ottawa. Well, you can tell they
were unsure of it themselves, and looked like they moved, and it cost them 5.
And I think we're going to go right back to more of a traditional set here for Ottawa. So that helps the Cavaliers. They'll take it, as Coach Chad Gross and the Pirates decided to try to be a little too creative there. And now it'll be a 3rd and 8. Back at the 30. 2:14 to go in the half. (13-7).
They're going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, 1 second, and they will get their second timeout. The coaching staff saw it. The players did not. So they get the timeout with about 1 second left on the play clock.
So Ottawa now down to 1 timeout.
So big false start penalty against Ottawa. Check and see maybe some more scoreboard updates here. Again, Princeton leading Bureau Valley 28-0. Actually 35-0 at the half, Princeton. So they're well on their way to getting a clock runner.
And then that dynamic game in Champaign tonight, still 3-0 Nebraska with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
The under's looking good in that one, whatever it was. Say. At the end of one over in the Quad Cities, now this will help LP's resume. UT, the Panthers leading my alma mater, the Moline Maroons, 14-0 after one.
Long way to go in that one.
Yes, but still a surprise. LP's beaten Ottawa 8 straight times. I'm thinking Moline's beaten UT a lot more straight times than that. So that would be a stunner over in the Quad Cities.
LP has probably beaten UT.
Yes, LP alone has beaten UT.
Probably 10 times in a row at least.
Because
they played years ago and then dropped the series for a while and since have come back.
So timeout taken by Ottawa, their second timeout of this first half. 2:14 to go until the break. It's 13-7 Pirates.
Big play for the LP defense right here. They need to get off the field.
How about a turnover here for LP if they can get an interception or a fumble? Give their offense a shot at it. 3rd down and 8.
Again, they're having trouble getting their players where they want them.
And Mortensen going to pass.
They've got people wide
open. He overthrows them. Wow.
Luckily, LP had some pressure on the quarterback that time.
Paxton Miller got wide open, but Mortensen had to throw before he wanted to, and he overthrew Miller by a good 5 yards. My partner was on that one. LP had nice pressure to make Mortensen throw it way too soon. So the clock stops at 2:09, and Romanoli will go back to return this punt from Loomis. And Loomis has had some good punts here tonight.
He has.
See if LP tries to bring a little pressure on the punt. Nope, setting up the return. Not that great of a punt. And LP's going to get it to 46 of their own. Uh-oh, some extracurricular there. Flag flew at the end. We'll see if it's offsetting or what. A flag flew at about the 40-yard line, well away from where the football went out of bounds, and well away from where the punt was made. So one official spending a lot of time looking at the LP sideline and talking to the head official. So that's never good. We'll see if it's offsetting. I think they're going to ask Ottawa what they want to do. It might be on LP. Well, let's see.
Is it after the punt?
Yeah.
Or before it? That's the question.
Yeah, it's key here. Now,
if it's before the punt is away, then that could give Ottawa a first down.
Coach Jose Medina getting told what they're calling, and I don't think he's all that happy with whatever it is. So both head coaches getting an explanation. I think it's going against LP. Just a matter of, as Rick said, if it was
pre or post possession.
play's dead. It's our ball.
We're at 2:02 in this second quarter.
I think LP is going to have possession. I think they're going to have a 15-yard walk-off from the point of the infraction, which is the end of the play, or the 46-yard line of LP, which would make it back to the 31 and take them out of field position that they have right now. That was just a 26-yard punt, by the way.
And the officials are still talking it over here.
Hit the punter.
It's going to be a 15-yard walk-off against LP from the end of the play.
Okay. So it's a personal
foul. Should be back
foul.
To the 31-yard line. That's
15-yard personal foul on LP.
That's the third major 15-yard penalty against LP in this game. That hardly ever happens.
2 personal fouls and what they had, a chop block, right?
A chop block, yeah.
So 1st and 10, LP at their own 31-yard line.
Huge difference, though, between being at your 46 and your 31.
They do have all 3 timeouts, 2:02 to go in this first half. They're going to start with 4 receivers here.
Even if you could get down in field goal range to end the half with a score would be nice for LP.
Boudreau going to pass it to Zebron, and they got a whole host of blockers. Noah, 45-50. He's out to the Ottawa 45-yard line. A nice design play there. A wide receiver screen where he had 3 or 4 blockers in front of him.
They're going to mark it all the way to the 42.
Yeah, nice play by Boudreau to Zebron.
27-yard pickup.
And the clock stops as they move the chains.
I think he was out of bounds anyway.
Yep.
So.
Nope, clock is running now.
No.
1st and 10 LP at the Ottawa 42-yard line.
10th first down for LP. They got to go with some
8 and 11 yards off.
Some haste here right now.
About a minute and a half left when this ball snapped. Wheatley goes in motion. Boudreau straight drop back. Looking, throws it wide open. Caught at the 32, 25, it's Wheatley. 15. Cordell Wheatley with the catch. Out of bounds. First down, Boudreau found Wheatley wide open. That's going to be a gain of about
27.
Yep, 27 yards. And just like that, the Cavaliers are inside the red zone, brought to you by your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Brayton.
11th first down here in the first half for LP.
Plenty of time, 1:15 and counting, but 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I thought he was out of bounds. I don't understand.
Yeah. LP's got all 3 timeouts. Boudreau going to hand it off to Romanoli. Brady's at the 10. The 5 puts his head down. He's got a first down.
4-yard line.
Needed 10.
4-yard line.
Got 11.
LP needs either to take a timeout or get up to the line of scrimmage, one of the two.
Yeah. Let it go.
Still a lot of time. I think Coach Medina is going to see what they're waiting for here.
That's good. Right now.
He's letting a little time go off and then calling a timeout. So still about 40 seconds to go. Cavaliers will have 1st and goal at the Ottawa 4.
Right hash.
What a first half for Brady Romanoli. Yeah. 12 carries, 118 yards here with 39 seconds remaining until halftime.
And I would say at least 10 of those runs, Rick, have been cutbacks by Brady.
Yes.
Something, again, we've not seen all that much. So they must have seen, obviously, something in the tape with Ottawa where they can do those cutback runs instead of just running right up the gut, taking the ball and going north and south. A lot more east and west, and it's working out well for Romanoli and the Cavs. So 1st and goal for LP at the Ottawa 4.
The only statistic LP does not lead in is on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You'll find that, I think when we look at team numbers at halftime, that LP has dominated. But Ottawa's been able to get the big play.
Eyes inside.
And LP hurt by a big turnover and
penalties.
Yep. And LP's got, with the timeouts, they can run the ball here from only the 4-yard line.
Yep.
All right.
Plenty of time for the Cavaliers.
If we stuff here, do we want to burn another one right away?
Boudreau sends Pangrasic in motion. And they're going to hand it off. Romanoli, Brady pushing. He's going to be stopped.
1.5.
Probably just inside the 2 right there.
Timeout
LP. Got about half of what he needed.
Leaves him with 1 left.
He'll mark it at the 1.5 yard line.
No, we're overall.
So it'll be 2nd and goal, Cavaliers at the 2.
It's just those 2 big plays. And, a missed sack and then 2 big plays. There's 3 plays.
13-7, Ottawa with the lead. Cavaliers, though, looking to get the lead back with just seconds to go in the half. Obviously, you'd love if you're LP to have a walk-off score here just as the time expires.
That would be even better, but
you don't. At this
beggars
point,
can't be choosers.
Right,
here.
At this point, you just want to get it in. At this point,
right.
With
Get it in, get the extra point, and head to the locker room.
Yep. Wind picking up again here.
I don't know, as big as Boudreau is, you'd be really tempted to run him right now because everybody's looking for Romanoli.
So 2nd and goal, LP.
I kind of like him under center
I was just going to bring that up. I know the Bears have caught a lot of flack on some 4th and short plays where they kept Fields in the shotgun and you're already 5 yards deep. Well, Boudreau's in the shotgun and going to keep it, and there you go.
He's 7 yards deep,
and
it takes you that long to get to the line, and they had penetration by then, and knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, back to the 3, so a loss of at least a full yard. And we got 25 seconds to go. The Cavaliers forced to use their last timeout. So now it's kind of risky, Rick, to run the ball.
Exactly, because if you get stopped, do you have enough time to get up and get, or even get your field goal team on the turf?
Geneseo now turning it on in the high gear. They lead Mendota 42-6 with 9 minutes to go in the second. That game escalated quickly.
Mendota had the 6-0 lead, didn't they?
It was 7-6. They made it 7-6.
Oh, 7-6. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be probably a clock runner.
Second half. Yep.
We got power pass, Kev?
On the other hand, I don't think this will be a clock runner.
Nope. I think we're going to come down to the wire here tonight.
I do too.
Play of the game so far right here. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Talking to some Ottawa folks this morning. They said, what do you think? I said, this is going to be a great game.
They're going to mark it really at the 3. 3rd and goal at the 3. In motion is Pangersick. And Boudreau faking
got to get rid of
wide open touchdown. Nice job. They put Mason Pangersick in motion, faked the handoff to Romanoli, and Pangersick just
he just walked in.
Yep, snuck out into the open
from 3 yards away.
Got a 3-yard touchdown pass. A nicely drawn play for LP. And Mason Pangersick, who's been battling injuries all year long, makes the touchdown reception. And again, that is a touchdown brought to you by our friends at Town & Country Services. Here's the all-important PAT by Adams. It is true right down the middle. So that extra point, a successful extra point for Seth Adams, is brought to you by Financial Plus Credit Union. So that comes with 20.9 seconds. A great drive by LP. They use all their timeouts and punch it in with about 21 seconds to go in this first half. And the
6
Cavaliers,
plays and 69 yards. Remember that started off with that penalty, and LP ended up getting back to their own 31 and took off from there.
So nice mix of passes. There was a nice pass to Zebron in that drive that got a lot of those yards back that they lost on the penalty. And then obviously Romanoli with some hard running again. And finished off with a 3-yard touchdown pass. Brendan Boudreau to Mason Pangersick. And the Cavaliers lead the Pirates in a back-and-forth game here, 14-13. Now if you're LP, you hope Seth Adams adds to his list of touchbacks.
Yeah, you don't want to give Ottawa an opportunity to run one back on you.
And if you're Ottawa, one would think they would probably just take a knee, depending on where they're going to start this drive from, of course. Here's the run up by Adams, and he boots that one well into the end zone. And Ottawa has one timeout left.
One timeout and likely maybe only one play unless they put this one up in the air.
Yeah.
Some sort of a gadget play is always possible.
Could do that. Or, again, you just maybe hand it off to Ryder Miller and take your chances if he decides to break one. He
has not done that tonight.
No, not at all.
They have really kept him in check. His longest run is 5 yards.
Their MVP tonight has been Hayden Sweat.
It is.
Their wide receiver.
He has 3 catches for 75 yards and
a touchdown. Yep. Yeah, Mortensen just going to take the knee. Probably the smart thing to do there for Ottawa. They're going to get the ball.
They will.
To start the second half. So it's a good old-fashioned barn burner between Ottawa and LP. We've played a half from Howard Fellows Stadium. The Cavaliers get the lead back late, leading 14-13 over the Ottawa Pirates. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have some first half stats, a scoring summary as well, as we look to begin our locker room halftime show at the half. LP on homecoming. So far, so good. 14-13 over Ottawa. Back after this.
You gotta call Grazier's. Your water is running, it just won't stop. What do? You gotta call Grazier's. For heating and cooling, what do? Give us a call, you gotta call Grazier's. We're the ones who can stop the drips and the drip, drip drops. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. When you need us, give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's. 882-2111.
We are proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Ellie Radke, Tori Campbell, and Marching Cavaliers. You may take the field. Give it up one more time for your LP marching band. Please welcome to the field a time-honored tradition at LaSalle, Peru, our very own Cavaliers. Led by Senior Captains Izzy Argybride and Manny Schweiker and Senior Lieutenant Haley Zeke. Tonight, the team will be dancing a Proud Mary, which was choreographed by Coach Missy Wujek. The Cavaliers are coached by head coach Guylene Strange and assisted by Missy Wujek. And now, here are your LP Cavaliers.
This next song, some of you might be familiar with it. Her name is Mary.
Give it up once again for your LP Cavaliers. The Marching Cavaliers have traveled to 2 competitions so far this fall, placing 3rd in Class C at the Pontiac Showdown and 2nd in Class 1A at the Morton Marching Invitational. Next, the band will travel to Lincoln Way High School on October 14th and finally to Western Illinois University on October 21st. Good luck to the Marching Cavaliers on their remaining competitions.
We're going to take our final break. We'll come back for the second half here. You're listening to LP Cavalier Football on the Locker Room Halftime Show on 103.9 WLPO.
You gotta call Grazier's. Your water is running, it just won't stop. What do? You gotta call Grazier's. For heating and cooling, what do? Give us a call, you gotta call Grazier's. We're the ones who can stop the drips and the drip, drip drops. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. When you need us, give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's. 882-2111.
Gergovich Family Chiropractic in LaSalle's a proud supporter of high school sports. Dr. Gergovich utilizes the most advanced technology to provide effective care for men, women, and children of all ages. Whether you're getting down in a 3-point stance, getting down off a ladder, or getting down on a dance floor, you need a chiropractor on your healthcare team. Search Gergovich Family Chiropractic today to see all the ways having Dr. Gergovich on your team can help you be happier, healthier, and pain-free.
Show, and the Cavaliers with a 14-13 win over the Pirates as Ottawa will get the ball first. They won the hometown National Bank coin toss way back when. So we'll see the Pirates with the ball first, and kicking off Seth Adams after the very festive halftime and great performances as always by the LP band, the Cavaliers.
Do you have a feeling that the kickers might play a part in this before it's all said and done?
And there's that one extra point miss. Right?
That's right. That's what it already has, yeah.
Looming largely, but both these kickers have field goal range, and there's another touchback, and that's been a big part of this.
That was kind of semi into the wind, too.
Yeah. So here we go, 14-13, LP over Ottawa. 12 minutes to go in this, 24 minutes to go in this 125th?
124th, I believe.
124th. Thank you.
We should ask Lanny Slevin about the game from back in 1898.
We had a special hot chocolate delivery.
Isn't that? Hot chocolate delivery.
Perfect. Thank you. Hopefully our partner Mike Sabatini.
Thanks to the folks down in the concession stand.
Yeah. So here we go. Now that we're going to be much warmer and have a little more energy in the second half. There's a quick wide receiver screen. Stiff arms a defender. That was Ryder Miller, who was a wide receiver there.
They had him stop behind the line of scrimmage, and he just made a quick step to the sideline and ended up with a gain of about 5 on the play.
Hartman with the tackle.
About a gain of 3.
But just a quick wide receiver screen. Oh, man, that's delicious. It's my first hot chocolate in a while.
I haven't had one in many moons.
Second down and 7. Clock stops as he was run out of bounds. Trips to the left of Mortensen, their quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. In motion is Chekowitz, and they're going to hand it off up the middle.
Nice.
Wow, ping pong his way.
Keep those legs churning.
And he's close to the first down, was Ryder Miller.
Looks like he'll be about a yard short.
Yeah. So 3rd and 1 on that carry for Ryder Miller, the workhorse for the Pirates when it comes to their ground game. And he's made both plays so far in the second half with a catch and a run. 3rd and 1, Ottawa at their own 29-yard line. Let's see if the Cavalier defense can get a big early stop here in the second half. 2 receivers to the left of Mortensen, the senior quarterback. Paxton Miller, big hit in the backfield.
LP coaches liked it.
Oh, yeah. That was Nolan Glenn, our player of the game last week. Blew up the Ottawa running back in the backfield.
I think that was Miller again.
Yep.
And they just took him and pushed him backwards.
Wow, great job by Nolan Glenn and the rest of the guys up front.
They give him forward progress to about the 25?
Yeah, he still lost
24. He lost about 5 yards on the play.
So Ottawa is going to go quick 3 and out, and they punt it away. It's going to take a bounce at about the 45 and take a Pirate bounce, and they'll down it at the LP 37, 36-yard line. So a big tackle for a loss by Nolan Glenn on a 3rd and short for Ottawa, and the Cavaliers.
40-yard punt.
Will get the ball after that 40-yard punt from Loomis. 1st and 10 Cavaliers at their own 37-yard line. See if the Cavaliers can put 2 touchdown drives in a row together. We almost have a feeling.
Be a nice time for a nice clock eater right here.
You almost have a feeling if one of these teams gets up by 2 possessions, that would be insurmountable. But a lot of scoring needed. There's Romanoli. Brady hammer down at the 40. He was knocked backwards on the play. Big hit by the Pirate defender.
That hole closed in a hurry. It looked like he had room, and then all of a sudden, bang, he was down.
That was Paxton Miller with a hit.
Gain of almost 3 on the play.
Yeah, still positive gain for Brady Romanoli.
Come on, Anderson.
2nd down and 7. Ball spotted right at the 40. Just underway in this second half. We're a little over 2 minutes into the second half, the 3rd quarter. Zebron wide right.
Ooh, I like it against this front.
Boudreau in the shotgun. He's going to run it. And Brennan spins ahead to about the 45. Going to be about 2 yards short.
Still, again, positive yardage. It brings you up 3rd down and just a couple of oinks of the pigskin to go.
Needed 7, got 5, did Brendan Boudreau.
No. LP 3 out of 4 on 3rd down tries so far.
Well, no, back. What?
Big 3rd down here because you're at your own 45-yard line.
Yeah, you'd like to keep the ball, keep your defense off the field for a little bit.
See if they call Romanoli's number here on 3rd down and 2. In motion is Noah Zebron. And Boudreau is going to hand it off to Romanoli. Brady's got the 1st down and more. 50 inside the Ottawa 45-yard line. Tackle down by Cody Sproles. But Romanoli moves the chains for the Cavaliers down to the 44. So give them, 11 yards
11-yard pickup, exactly.
And we got an injured Pirate on the field.
Kennedy.
It looks to be number 45.
He's got gap on double down on C power.
So an injured Pirate.
5 tech down. What?
I don't see a 45 on their roster. But they do have a player down right now at about the 45-yard line.
Clip 70. Clip 70.
We'll go ahead and take
I have 45 as Hector Valdez.
All right, that is the injured player.
Bench if nobody's used it.
That's the injured Pirate player. We'll take a break. Injury timeout.
70, Ken.
14-13 LP over Ottawa. 8:46 to go in. Oh, he's up. So we'll keep it here. We'll run an audible, Rick. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the good thing is he's pretty much walking off on his own power. So we'll stay right here. Change of plans.
It doesn't appear to be wobbly at all. So
yep, that's good. So the Pirate player okay as he'll sit out at least one play after the injury.
Because Andy's going towards him. I mean, if he comes
1st and 10 Cavaliers looking to get
that means if you're play side,
another score as they trailed most of the first half until they punched one in with 20 seconds to go.
space block him. Just take him.
Boudreau hands it off to Romanoli again. Brady puts his head down and
inside the 40.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Down to the 39.
Ran over slowly.
Gain of close to 5.
Tristan Finley with a tackle for Ottawa.
Well, he just is not being denied here tonight.
Oh my God! Look how that works.
Gain of 5 on 1st down. 2nd down and 5.
He says all he wants for his birthday is a Cavalier homecoming victory against the Pirates.
That's all. That's not much to ask.
No, he says I'm going to do my part.
Yeah,
you guys do yours.
For sure. And the offensive line is obviously helping Brady rack up the yardage tonight. 2nd down and 5 for the Cavaliers. And they're going to go right back to Romanoli. Flag flies. Might
They
be a
blew
false
that
start.
one dead before it even started.
That false start in the Cavs, so it'll bring it back to a 2nd and 10.
I hate to see that when you're moving the ball so well. 5th penalty now against LP for 55 yards.
That was on Andy.
How many does Ottawa have?
They have just one penalty for 5.
That's what I thought. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage at the 44 of the Pirates.
Yeah.
Going to be about 7.5 minutes to play in the 3rd when this ball is snapped to Brendan Boudreau. He gives last-second advice to Romanoli. In motion is Zebron. They're going to run jet sweep to Noah Zebron. Noah turns it in.
What 40. A nice cutback. Wow.
Down to about the 38. Short of the 1st down by about 4 yards. Give him 5 yards on that carry.
Yep. Almost 6, yeah.
So 3rd and a short 4, we'll say.
I like pounding it here.
The speed of Noah Zebron turned it back inside, as my partner mentioned, and got 5 yards, almost 6.
Big 3rd down conversion again.
Yep. Now I think you're looking at two chances at this.
I would think so.
Now that you flip the field over on the Ottawa side of the field. 3rd and 4. Let's see what LP calls here. You got to believe it's either Boudreau or Romanoli.
Should be there.
And it is Romanoli up the middle.
Yeah, baby. Good
1st down, LP.
Needed 4, and that's almost exactly what he got right there.
Tackled by Ethan Putri for Ottawa. Needed 4, got about 4.5, I'd say. Down to the Pirate 33-yard line. Nothing fancy. Just smash mouth football, and Brady Romanoli's
What do we have?
having his best game of the season. He had a great game in week 1 against UT, but he's going to be flirting with 200 yards.
He's got 143 so far. You know, we talked about LP coming out with a clock eater here on this drive, and that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, their defense did their job, quickly forced Ottawa to punt. There's Romanoli again.
Yeah, baby.
Inside the 25 or right at the 25.
He's a 5'8" force.
Yes. Give him 8 yards on that first down carry.
Kings left.
And yeah, this is just sucking the air out of this Ottawa defense, out of the Ottawa crowd. Ottawa's got a really nice student section.
They do. They brought a big crowd over.
Yep, overflowing in their section, but they've been kept quiet for the start of the second half here. 14-13 the score. LP 2nd and 2 at the Pirate 25-yard line. Under 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Here we go. There's 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
And have to take a timeout.
LP will have to take a timeout.
Do that rather than have a delay of game penalty.
Hold it, you, Brady.
So LP calls their timeout. It's their first of the second half. And we have a 2nd down and 2 for the Cavaliers at the 25 of Ottawa.
By the way, that's not us yelling in the background over here.
So it looked like they had a player that just wasn't in the right spot, and that's what caused the timeout by LP. Their first of the second half. LP used their timeouts greatly in that first.
Yeah, they did. They
half.
Saved them and were able to take advantage of them down at the end.
Because there's been a few games this year where LP's had to use timeouts for, personnel issues, where they've had 10 guys or whatnot, and it's timeouts they wish they would have had for later on in the game. But hopefully that one doesn't come back to bite them. It'll be 2nd down and 2 with 5:20 to go here in this third quarter. We'll take this opportunity to look at some other scores from the area, and there could be some games that are getting near an end, especially the Mendota-Geneseo game, which has turned into a clock runner. Princeton's got a clock runner as well. Wow.
At Bureau Valley.
Rock Ridge and Morrison in an instant classic. It is 7-6 Morrison with 2 minutes left.
Romanoli this time got grabbed in the backfield and could not get back to the line of scrimmage for the only time tonight. And he still almost dove and got back to the line of scrimmage.
So
loss of about a yard.
So 3rd down and 3.
Backside mine.
So again, 2 cracks at this one for the Cavaliers.
LP almost an unheard of 5 out of 6 on thirds.
Yeah, you'll take that. That's big.
It is. Again, as you said before, in 4-down territory here. Probably a little outside of Adams' field goal range yet.
Especially with kicking into the wind a bit. Boudreau handoff. Romanoli first down for Brady. He's inside the 20. Down to about the 18-yard line. First down, Cavaliers.
Gain of 9.
Just a quick burst for Brady Romanoli. Ottawa has not had an answer for the senior celebrating his birthday on this October 6th.
15th first down for LP. Ottawa doesn't have one this half and has just 5 on the game.
So the Cavaliers dominating this second half so far. Ottawa went 3 and out on their first possession, and the Cavaliers have had the ball ever since. 1st and 10 LP. They're back inside the Derek Brayton, Edward Jones red zone. 1st and 10 Cavs at the Ottawa 18. Boudreau feeds it to Romanoli. Brady 15-10, 5, touchdown! Brady Romanoli
from 18 yards away, but the block at the point of attack was by Pangrisic, who stood in there. He was on the wing on the right side, and he just set a nice block on that side. And you could have driven your brand new BMW through that hole that time.
Mike, crazy how that works.
20-13 LP. That is another Town and Country Services Cavalier touchdown. And here is a big extra point coming up for Seth Adams. This will make it an 8-point game. Low snap, but the kick is up, is good. And the LP coach has also given props to Noah Zebron for blocking on that play. That is another Financial Plus Credit Union extra point as the Cavaliers get, the biggest lead of the night. 8 points, 21-13. They were up 7-0. And then Ottawa scored the next 13 points. But the Cavaliers have answered with 14 unanswered.
9 plays, 63 yards on the LP drive, and they ate about 4 or 5 minutes off the clock, too.
I'll put that an asterisk, Rick. I think that would be our leading contender for drive of the game.
Yep.
And
defense.
Barring a miracle, I think we have our player of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty well sewn up.
He's up to 21 carries and 177 yards and now a touchdown.
Just a tremendous game on his 18th birthday.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
There you go. How about that? As Mel Allen would say, how about that?
How about those Cavaliers?
Yeah, 21-13 over their rival Ottawa Pirates. 14 unanswered for LP after Ottawa got the lead at 3:42 of the second quarter. And Seth Adams looking for another touchback here. And he booms it.
Not going to get it. It's got the 5.
At the 10, 15 to 20, and that's good coverage by the Cavaliers. Yep. As they take him down at about the 20. Looked like Justice Bird was there for the Cavaliers. So Ottawa takes over at the 20. Down a score, 21-13. They're down 8 because they missed an extra point in the first quarter. It's been a while since Ottawa moved the football.
Well, they've had only 3 plays this half.
Yeah, they scored with 3:42 to go in the second. Empty backfield, 5 receivers for the Pirates. Mortensen throwing and intercepted on the deflection by Mikey Hartman. Mikey Hartman, look what I found.
How about that one?
It hit
batted around and popped up in the air, and Hartman comes up with the INT.
The intended receiver was Owen Sanders for Ottawa. He kind of spun around and went off his fingertips. He bobbled it and went right into the breadbasket of Mikey Hartman for LP, and the Cavaliers forced their first turnover of the night. And the Cavaliers indeed in business at the Pirates' 31-yard line.
Short field for LP. You got to take advantage of this one.
Yep.
You just do not want to have shoot yourself in the foot with a penalty here, and certainly don't return the favor with a turnover of your own.
You definitely want to get at least 3 in this possession.
Yep. If they can get a first down, you're already in Adams' field goal range.
First and 10, LP at the 31. Boudreau, the play action.
Got to get rid of it. He's down there.
For Kennedy, it's incomplete. Nice job by
that was pretty well covered.
Yeah, the Ottawa defender knocked it away at the last second. So play action.
I like the call, though.
Yeah, I do
Everybody went for the play action fake it to Romanoli, and Boudreau had a little bit of time as he rolled to his right.
He was looking for Caleb Kennedy. A nice job defensively for Ottawa's Kevon Peterson. Uh-oh, we got a penalty, huh?
I didn't see that one.
And it's a 10-yard mark-off. Yeah, I didn't see what the...
Apparently a hold.
So, it'll be first down.
One of the things you wanted to avoid in that situation was a penalty, which makes it that much more difficult to get points.
I like that.
So 1st and 20, so that wouldn't have counted anyway. We were focused on the end zone and didn't see the flag. So 1st and 20 for LP at the 41 of Ottawa. And Boudreau going to hand it off to Romanoli. Brady's at the 40.
Very short gain there.
Got it out to about the 38. Gain of 3. Making the tackle for the Pirates was Archer Chekowitz. So gain of 3 for Romanoli. 2nd down and 17. That's one of, if not the one of the shortest runs of the night for Brady. I know they got him for a loss at least once.
It's been a while since LP's had a 200-yard rusher in a game. Romanoli's zeroing in on it. He's 20 yards away.
15. Let's go.
2nd down and 17 for LP. Late getting out of the huddle. Still got 5 seconds on the game clock. In motion is Pangersick, and Boudreau going to pass. Straight drop back. Brennan's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down
from behind.
Yep. Brought down at about the 42, so a loss of 4 on the QB sack of Brendan Boudreau. So they had a penalty and now a sack. And let's see if LP can get a decent gain here.
You want to get yourself back maybe into some field goal range.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get a first down, if you can pick up 10 or 12, you're right at the outside edge of Adams' range.
So big play here for LP. It's 3rd and 21, but again, not so much focus on that, trying to get that first down. As Rick mentioned, try to maybe get it around the 30 or a little bit inside the 30 at least. And they're going to do a quarterback or a halfback pass.
Back to Boudreau, and it was incomplete.
Yeah, Romanoli went back to Boudreau, and it was good thing it wasn't picked off, really. It fell well short of Boudreau, and now I think if the Cavaliers got to punt it.
Yeah, I think so.
And,
you want to try and pin Ottawa deep now. So Ottawa does a good job after the turnover of shutting LP down, keeping the game in reach.
So let's see if Seth can pin him down inside their own 20 again. He got Ottawa down, I think, to their 4-yard line earlier in the night.
See, that penalty was the key to that whole drive right there. Just got LP behind the sticks.
Adams is going to punt.
Oh, nice. Good job.
And they take a bounce. Keep it in front of you.
And LP has them inside the 5 again.
Wow, what a beautiful play by
It's right at the 1.
Adams did that kind of Australian rules football where he
41-yard punt, and it couldn't have been any more effective.
He was running around with it, waited till the last second, and that gave LP the time to have 3 or 4 guys down the ball at the 1-yard line.
Now you got to be looking for a turnover if you're LP.
Yep. 21-13, a safety would make it a 2-possession game.
Indeed it would.
And here comes Mortensen in for Ottawa. See if they try to hand it off to Ryder Miller a couple times just to give them some breathing room.
See if they put Mortensen under center here. See if he can maybe try and wedge it out there himself.
So
LP wants to make sure they stay onside.
Mortensen under center. Yeah, maybe just a quarterback sneak here. Yep.
That's exactly it. Just trying to wedge it out.
Oh, flag flies. It could be.
I don't know if they were set. Or LP could have been in the neutral zone.
Start half the distance of the goal line.
Which is still nothing.
So half-yard line.
For statistical purposes, it's a 1-yard penalty.
Okay. So that's only, their second penalty for 6 yards?
Yes, exactly.
2:10 to go in this third quarter. It's 21-13 LP. As the Pirates and the play clock is down to 10, and they still have not broken the huddle.
Again,
I guess a 5 yards not going to really bother you.
It's going to be a half a yard.
Yeah. Mortensen under center. There he's going to get the snap off. He's passing. Throwing it up for grabs, and it is intercepted.
Let's go!
Is that Caleb Kennedy? Let's see. He got inside.
Boy, he had great position on that. If it was Kennedy.
Waiting to see. Yep, number 11, it appears. Caleb Kennedy. He had 2 interceptions in the first week against United Township. And, boy, Ottawa just threw it up for grabs.
Well, they were trying to catch LP napping, and the Cavs were aware on that one. Although there was single coverage, and Kennedy just played the inside shoulder of the receiver, and ball was underthrown. He was right there. So the Cavs from the 28 of Ottawa.
Tonight's turnovers are proudly sponsored by Beck's. Keep your car turning over with fuel from Beck's in Brewer LaSalle. And if you're hungry, try delicious Godfather's Pizza from Beck's in downtown LaSalle.
Play clock down to 4. Here we go.
Jet sweep. Looks like Zebron. Oh, he was one tackler away.
Just got tripped up from behind right there as he tried to turn it up. Still got some decent yards. Gain of almost 6 on the play.
Tice Kubiak with the tackle for Ottawa. Zebron with a gain of about 6 on the jet sweep, and he was one tackler away from taking it to the house. Passing the 9 o'clock hour here on 103.9 FM, 1220 AM.
Almost to the end of the third quarter here.
Yeah.
A minute and a half to go in the third.
It's getting to be where time is on LP's side here.
Yep. If they don't do anything silly, they are in field goal range right here. Like to have the TD, though.
Boudreau rolling right. He's going to throw, and just over, I guess a little too tall for, I think it was Mikey Hartman, the intended receiver.
So third down coming up here, and Ottawa again, defense stiffening here after their second straight turnover.
Third down and 4. LP has it at the 22 of Ottawa. Clock stops now at 1:19 of the third.
I like to see maybe that little counter again, going back to the left where Romanoli's had a lot of success here in this ball game.
Yeah, you got to think we're going to call number 13's number here. He's to the left of Boudreau. And Brennan's going to pass. Throwing out to Kennedy. And nothing there. They threw a wide receiver screen, and Ottawa blew it up. That was number 34, Tice Kubiak, from the linebacker spot. And I think we're going to see Seth Adams. Let's see. And yeah, they're going to try a field goal. This is huge. It's going to be about a 40-yard field goal from the right hash mark.
He's got plenty of leg for this.
Oh, yeah. Right at the 30, so 40-yard field goal coming up. Mikey Hartman will hold for LP. So here we go. Snap is down, the hold is down, the kick is up. Plenty of distance. It is good.
40 yards. And as we said, the kickers may play a part in this one, and that was huge right there.
40-yard field goal for Seth Adams with 31 seconds to go, so 2 straight quarters. The Cavaliers have put points on the board with less than a minute to go, and the Cavaliers now lead 24-13 on that 40-yard field goal, the longest of the season for Seth Adams and maybe the biggest of the season for the Cavaliers, as that gives them an 11-point lead with 31 seconds to go.
Ottawa will have to have 2 touchdowns in the final 12 minutes of this one in order to come away with a win, and they have not shown a propensity to do so here in the second half.
LP's defense has tightened up here in the second half. Some halftime adjustments. Let's see if Seth can keep that momentum going here after that booming field goal and put one into the end zone.
His leg should be loose. See if he can get the touchback here. Last time he kicked it only to the 5.
And a line drive kick. It'll be taken at the 5 again. 10, the 15, the 20. And he's pushed backwards, spun backwards. Was Kevon Peterson. So nice job again by the LP coverage on the kickoff. And one of the first Cavaliers down there was Aiden Anderson.
We have 11. We have 11.
Going to mark it right at the 24, looks like. Inside about 23 and a half.
Yep. We'll go to the 23.
Yep.
And 24 seconds to go in the third, so this could be the last play of the third quarter. It's been all LP here in this second half so far.
Right. All right, we have the 2 trips.
Cavaliers with 17 unanswered points. 3 receivers to the left. Mortensen going to pass. Throwing over the middle. Boy, there was a lot of
black jerseys there.
A lot of traffic. The intended receiver was Paxton Miller, but it fell incomplete. And really the closest players to that, Mikey Hartman for LP. And Will Murtis, it looked like as well, was nearby.
This is just the 7th play of the second half coming up right here for Ottawa.
Kind of a reversal of what we saw last week with Woodstock.
Exactly. LP had only 16 plays, I think, in the second half.
Yeah. It's hard to score when you don't have the football on offense. And that's been the case for the Pirates ever since 3:42 of the second quarter, when they got the lead 13-7. LP showing a blitz. They're going to run a screen against that blitz. And they get the blocks. Down the sideline, 40, 45, 50, 45, still going. Down inside the
huge
LP
play right
40.
there.
That was Ryder Miller. The original line of scrimmage was a 23.
41-yard pickup on the play, I believe, where they're going to mark it.
It's a perfect time to run that screen as LP was to mark it to the 39. It was a 20. It was a 23 was the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's right. So 27 and 11 is
38.
38.
Yep. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Ottawa not going away, as they showed right there. Ryder Miller with a big reception. But the Cavaliers have opened up a 11-point lead. 24-13 LP over Ottawa. Back with the fourth and final quarter after this on your home for LP Cavalier football, 103.9 WLPO.
You gotta call Grazier's. Your water is running, it just won't stop. What do? You gotta call Grazier's. For heating and cooling, what do? Give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's. We're the ones who can stop the drips and the drip drops. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. When you need us, give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's. 8822111.
Back in action, and Mortensen takes off running, and he's got some running room.
No contained by LP.
And a big tackle made out in the open field.
Looked like he got 9 and on first down right there.
Zebron made the tackle and might have gotten him just short of the first down marker.
Yep, I think he did.
So it'll be 2nd down and 1 on the keeper from Mortensen.
That was a heck of an open field tackle by Noah Zebron.
So 2nd down and 1. They're going to mark it at the LP 30. Clock is running.
Spread.
Ottawa down 24-13 to the Cavaliers right now. Miller moving to the left of Mortensen in the backfield. Mortensen going to pass, throwing out right. He has a man at the 27, turns it up at the 25, and tackled down at about the 23-yard line. With the catch was Hayden Sweat.
Sweat again, yep.
And looked like Medina was there.
Yep.
What? For LP, Rick, you mentioned containing Sweat, and that's the first time we've mentioned his name in quite a while.
Yeah.
They've
done a pretty good job. That was a 9-yard pickup there for the first down.
Hayden Sweat has been the player of the game for Ottawa. And Medina from his linebacker spot made that tackle.
He covered a lot of ground to get there.
1st and 10 Ottawa at the Cavalier 22-yard line. Empty backfield. Mortensen throwing over the middle. Caught 15,
wide
10,
open.
5, and he's going to be tackled down short of the end zone. That was Archer Chekowitz. And he was brought down by Will Murtis. But it's going to be 1st and goal for Ottawa at
the 3.
Yep.
That's a 19-yard pickup on that quick slant.
And they're going to mark it just outside the 2. So Ottawa in business. 1st and goal.
Just when we thought they were suffering a little bit, they've come
Ryder
right
Miller
back.
gets in. Touchdown Ottawa from just shy of 3 yards out. And all of a sudden, this one's definitely not over. You going to give him 3 yards then on that?
I did.
All right. 3-yard run with 10-12 to go in the game.
That was Miller again.
Ryder Miller.
He is their guy when they get in tight.
Yeah, 2nd touchdown run of the night, a 3-yarder and a 3-yarder. So 24-21. Now Ottawa goes for 2 because you can make it a field goal game here.
Yep.
So this is a big stop for LP. 24-19 is the score. And
that's going to be blown dead.
Ottawa going to be moved back 5 yards.
I think
so. And the head official threw the flag. It is a false start on the Pirates. Still got to believe they're going to go for 2 here. It'll be from the 8-yard line instead of the 3.
Will is pushing way outside. He got almost outside the hash.
By the way, that was 6 plays and 77 yards on the drive by the Pirates.
2-point conversion attempt now from the 8-yard line. 4 receivers for Ottawa. Now an empty backfield. Mortensen looking left, throwing over the middle, incomplete.
That's big.
Yep.
That's a big miss right there.
Good.
He was looking for Archer Chekowitz. So the pass fails. Let's take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. It is 24-19 LP with a lead. 10-12 to go in this ball game. Stay tuned. Plenty of action left from Howard Fellows Stadium.
Statue out there.
I'm Miss Ellen Creedy. She has taught us to be helpful, kind, and to support our community whenever we can. When she went out on her own, she just wanted to help everyone she could. Her promise is to save her clients the most, whether you're the one buying or selling. She'll be there from the beginning all the way to the closing. If you are looking for a place or are ready to sell, make the right move and call my mom, Sell and Ellen, at Blackhawk Brokerage. Go Cavs!
Back in action here at Howard Fellows Stadium after the timeout. And 10-12 to go.
That 2-point conversion is important in many ways. Now, if LP comes down and gets another field goal, puts you back up 8.
So
that puts all the pressure back on Ottawa. But they have some momentum right now, do the Pirates.
And again, that was a product, Rick, of missing that extra point early.
It was.
They had to go for 2. I mean, they didn't have to, but it made sense to. Looked like maybe Cordell Wheatley with that return.
I think so, outside the 25.
Yeah. It was Wheatley with the return out to the 25. He's made a big catch tonight. So LP first and 10 at the 25. This is a big statement drive right here with 10:06 to go in the ball game.
Again, another one of those clock eaters right here and come away with some points would be awfully nice.
Homecoming night. Cavaliers and Pirates battling back and forth in this one.
All right, let's do it. This is my favorite.
It took week 7 to really have, I guess, football-type weather. First 6 weeks on the warm side.
Staying too high. Yes, please.
Boudreau in the shotgun. You're going to hand it off to Romanoli. Gets past the initial line. And Brady keeps his legs churning up to about the 28. So give him a tough 3 yards on that carry, maybe even 4.
They're just keying on him now.
Sure.
Give him a gain of 4 almost where they mark it.
At the 34.
16 yards now away from the 200 mark.
Mark it at the 29 of LP.
Spread, you can tell the inside linebacker when he motions.
2nd and 6, and LP is going to let this clock go.
Nobody pulled.
About 15 seconds left on the play clock.
I'm assuming that was 8-hour week.
Hey,
nobody pulled.
Coach Eric sitting here?
It's all the way up.
Dan,
All the way up.
give his eyes to number 2.
There's a handoff to Romanoli up the middle, and
not much going there.
Maybe a yard.
Boy, they're just absolutely waiting for him now. They're sending the posse after Brady. Give him a gain of 1.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 now for LP.
I don't want you to go up there right now, all right? I want to know. Kaden Geiger. All right, I want to know.
Kaden Geiger, yeah.
Yep, all right.
All right, thank you.
Down under 9 minutes to go. 3rd and 5. A huge play here. See if the LP Cavaliers can convert. What play do you call here, Rick? What do you think?
Well, I have a feeling they're going to roll Boudreau out and probably throw it here.
Straight drop back so far. He's looking. Pocket breaks down. He's in trouble. Tripped up and taken down for a sack.
Loss of about 3 on the play, and I don't think that fooled anybody.
Definitely not number 65, and that was Ryan Wilson with the quarterback sack.
The one play that seemingly has been there all night for LP has been the jet sweep, and that might have been a good place for it, but
So now it'll come down to their defense. Got to keep Ottawa out of the end zone here. Going to be about 8 minutes to play after this Seth Adams punt. Oh, a low snap. He's able to field it off the turf. And boy, Ottawa's going to have great field position. That could have really...
He's lucky he got it away and then kind of hooked it out of bounds at about the Ottawa 45.
Wow. Nail-biter time here. 7:59 to go in the game. LP leads 24-19, but Ottawa has the football in great field position.
All right, here we go, Nate. Let's go.
LP has caused 2 turnovers recently, an interception by Hartman and a Caleb Kennedy interception.
He's just got to go play crappy travel basketball.
So here we go. Football game is on the line right here. See what the LP defense can do.
Ryder Miller in the backfield with Mortensen. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the short side. Mortensen, wide receiver screen, caught at the 41. 45, 50, 45 of LP, down about the 40. Big catch and run by Hayden Sweat. Guess who?
Yep, 15-yard hookup. LP sent the blitzers, and Ottawa had the perfect play call.
Yep. And Zebron made the tackle, but not until Sweat gets it down to the LP 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Ottawa. They need a touchdown. Going to be about 7.5 minutes to go in this game. Ottawa taking time, breaking out of the huddle. A lot of time to go, so no real need to rush if you're Ottawa.
Ottawa with 3 timeouts left. LP had to burn 1 earlier in the half, so they have 2.
Mortensen in the shotgun. He's going to look right. Pump fake. Throwing deep. Has a man. And intercepted! At the 20, the 25, the 30. What an interception. And a late hit. And a late hit.
Yep, late hit out of bounds at Pack 15.
Oh, boy. They got to be careful. They got to be careful. And trying to see who had the interception. It looked like...
was that Hartman again with the pick?
Let's go, Mikey. Get number 2's at.
Yeah, it was Hartman with the interception.
So Hartman with his 2nd pick of the night.
And he got a block, and then there was a late hit, and as you can imagine, and then it was in the LP sideline, as there was some more pushing and shoving between the rivals.
There may be penalties against both sides after that.
So we'll sort this out, but bottom line is the Cavaliers have the ball back.
Yeah, they run out of bounds at the Cavalier 35.
Mikey Hartman with his, he stepped right in front.
He was playing that ball.
Yeah.
He played off kind of like a defender in basketball.
And at the last second swooped in and picked it off, the pass from Mortensen.
So they're marking off 15 against Ottawa here. Bringing it out to midfield.
Probably after that, they're just going to call that
penalty. Yeah.
Probably figure the rest of that stuff was even on both sides. Yep. Ottawa player found himself in the wrong part of town after that late hit.
Yes.
And it's a good job by the officials.
But again, another turnover, the 3rd against Ottawa tonight. LP's turned it over just once. But LP gets the ball back now with a chance to eat some clock.
Let's see if LP can make Ottawa pay here and put the nail in the coffin with a score.
I was wide open.
And they're going to run that jet sweep. And this time it looks like maybe Arzola or Justice Bird.
Might have been Justice Bird.
Nope, Adrian Arzola, number 6. I knew it was either 8 or 6, and it is Adrian Arzola. Yeah, he's got some wheels, and he got about 6 yards on that carry.
Again, they've gotten positive yards. They've only run it, I think, 3 times tonight and had 5, 6, and now 6 yards again on that one.
Jet sweep. You get speedy guys like Zebron and
Arzola.
And you get them to turn the corner, and who knows what can happen.
Exactly.
2nd down and 4 for LP. They're going to take their time.
Ottowa's just got everybody inside of this defense right now.
There's Romanoli. He's got the 1st down. Brady Romanoli, the workhorse tonight, inside the 40.
Yep, got about 5 on the play. He's up to 190 on the night.
Oh, boy. All right. That would be icing on the cake of his 18th birthday.
16th first down of the night for LP, 9 for Ottawa.
First and 10 LP. There's going to be under 6 minutes to go in this game when the Cavaliers break the huddle and slowly come to the line.
LP is about a first down away from being in field goal range again.
Yep. Ottawa probably looking to strip the ball here.
LP might have moved.
Oh, high snap. They're going to run that.
The jet sweep again, the opposite way.
Not a whole lot there. A couple yards. Looked like Arzola.
It was.
Yep, number 6.
Just picked up 2 on the play, but keep moving it forward.
Right. And that play tends to play a little, or take a little longer with a jet sweep.
If we get to third down here, do you guys have anything? Can you go like
second down and 8 for the Cavaliers at the Ottawa 37. 24-19. LP's got to hold on to the football here.
Bring pressure and to get those.
Can't turn it over.
If LP can get a first down, then Ottawa has to start thinking about using some timeouts.
Yeah.
Boudreau again in the shotgun. Quarterback keeper Brendan is going to be tackled down at about the 36.
Right at the 35. Looks like they'll mark it. Gain of 2 more.
On the tackle was Tristan Finley for Ottawa. So 3rd and 6 for LP at the Ottawa 35-yard line.
In 4-down territory here.
Yeah. And the clock ticking down, under 4.5 minutes to go. As Rick mentioned, this is a big situation here. If LP gets a first down, Ottawa starts calling timeouts.
What's the concept here, Ken?
Huge play in the scope of the game right now, and
LP is going to call a timeout.
Cavs will take a timeout to think about it here.
It's a big play here. Cavaliers know the importance of this 3rd and 6.
Just 1 left now for LP, timeout-wise.
We'll keep it right here. Try to get some more scores as we await this one to come back in action after the Cavalier timeout. Looks like Barnburner with St. Bede and Dwight. St. Bede up 31-28 with 32 seconds to go.
Trying to hold on out there at the academy.
Wow. So we got an instant classic at St. Bede.
Third quarter now, Nebraska 17-7 over Illinois, 10 minutes to go in the third.
Defensive struggle there.
The over-under, by the way, was 42.
Yeah.
They're going to be close, probably.
It'll be close. I didn't think they'd be close after 3-0 for what, a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Final score, Seneca takes down Marquette 28-6. And Piatone and Streeter in a battle 32-30. Streeter in the lead over Piatone.
Cavs are the big play here.
Nope, Ottawa almost
jumped into the neutral zone. LP went with a hard count.
3rd and 6, fake handoff to Romanoli.
Got room.
Boudreau with the run. First down. No, but there's a flag.
I think you got a block in the back right there.
Oh,
does he have to do that?
So they would have had a first down, but a penalty flag.
Back. That's a huge penalty again for LP. Penalties, and more penalties have just killed the Cavs all season.
It's a hold. So it would have been a first down and would have been able to start running the clock out and forcing Ottawa to take timeouts. But now
that was just a great fake, too, into the line.
It'd be 3rd
Ottawa
and 11.
totally bid on it.
3rd and 11 now after the run by Boudreau is negated. So here we go.
Clock is running.
Yeah.
Down to 4 minutes to go.
So nice play call to get Boudreau. You were hoping for that play
Somebody
earlier.
coming in really late on that play. It's LP a man short.
Looks like Hartman.
Down to 5, down to 4 on the play clock.
We'll be good.
Straight drop back by Boudreau. He's looking. Brennan throwing too high for Caleb Kennedy. It looked like number 11.
He was open too.
Yeah.
Boudreau just delivered the ball too high.
And now comes the punt.
I guess.
Right? I mean, 4th and 11.
It's too far for a field goal.
Yeah.
Just too far, I might add. He probably needed about 10 more yards to have a shot at one.
So here we go. Seth Adams going to have to just
pooch this one.
Yep.
Try and get it inside the 5 like he's done twice tonight.
Ottawa returner standing at about the 10-yard line.
I think he would fair catch it there if he had the opportunity.
Adams going to run around a little bit. There's a punt, and I think it's going to go into the end zone.
It did.
Yep, they almost got there.
Almost got there. It took a high bounce, and LP almost got to down it, but it'll come out to the 20. So only a 20-yard net on that punt.
3:36 to go. Ottawa has all 3 timeouts to work with.
Plenty of time.
They trail LP 24-19. So this one going to come down to the wire.
Snaps of the ball from center in this game. This will be the 35th for Ottawa coming up. LP has 53.
Wow.
Huge domination, but still, we've got a game.
Yep. You know, and Ottawa's had 3 turnovers as well.
Yep.
But
LP has not taken advantage of any of them, really.
Big penalties for LP. And Mortensen going to run a screen, and nope, he gets away from the tackler. 20, 25.
They've just run that play to death, and LP still hasn't figured it out.
Just outside the 30-yard line. First down, that was Paxton Miller.
Picked up 11 on the play.
Beavers makes the tackle, but a first down for Ottawa. They move it out to the 31. And we're under 3.5 minutes as the clock is running. So a sense of urgency you would think would have to start here pretty quick for Ottawa, because they need to get in the end zone. They can't settle for a field goal.
With the 3 timeouts in their back pocket, they still have plenty of time.
That does help. First and 10, Ottawa at their own 31. Mortensen straight drop back.
There's that little...
Intercepted! At the 31.
Go!
And he's all the way down to the 10. What an interception.
Couldn't see who dropped in coverage. Looked like one of the linebackers.
I think that might have been Danny Beavers. We'll wait and see. I got my eyes on him here.
They tried to go to that slant one too many times, and they finally were able to jump the route.
Yeah, that was 52. Danny Beavers with the play of the game. Wow, he made some big plays.
That may have sealed it for LP. The 4th interception of the game for LP. Now you just got to sit on the ball. Run the football.
Yes.
Wow. You don't even have to get a lot of yards. You just need to run it and make them burn their timeouts.
4 interceptions thrown now by Mortensen, I believe all in the second half.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, let's go.
LP taking a ton of time.
Play clock is running. I don't even know if they know that.
And if there weren't time to take a timeout, I guess they could here, because
they could.
But you'd rather not.
You'd hate to. You wouldn't want to, but rather than take a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, Christ.
Boudreau going to get it off in time.
Just barely.
He hands it off to Romanoli,
who gets
back to
pretty
the
much
line.
nothing.
Yep.
Our guards.
And Ottawa will take their first timeout. So they'll actually go for a loss of 1. They're moving back to about no gain. They move it back to the 10. After moving back originally to the 11.
Too much penetration. Andy has to.
So the Cavaliers, after that Danny Beavers interception, are right back in the Edward Jones, Derek Brayton red zone.
He's not.
So we've had 2 interceptions by Mikey Hartman, 1 by Caleb Kennedy, and that huge one by Danny Beavers.
I don't know if we didn't get last.
From the linebacker spot. Yep.
Not to mention,
If it wasn't for Romanoli, I would say Danny Beavers would be our top contender for player of the game. He's had a big, remember earlier in the game, he had a big, huge sack on Mortensen.
Well, if Romanoli can take it the last 10 yards here, that'll put him at 200 yards rushing for the night as well.
All right.
But more importantly, LP just needs to hold on to the football. So obviously, you'll take a touchdown, but if you don't get one, take the field goal as well.
Ottawa can stop the clock 2 more times. 24-19. Some Pirate faithful heading for the exits. They think this one's over.
I don't think I'd leave yet.
No, it's
Romanoli gets knocked backwards again.
And that time he might have been better served just to run north-south.
Yep, he tried to dance to the outside, and there was nothing but white shirts there. And
he goes
ends
back.
up losing what, 3?
3 yards, yeah. So 3rd and 13 now.
They can burn all of them.
And what it's looking more and more like, Rick, is another maybe field goal attempt by Adams to get LP an 8-point lead. Yeah.
And if nothing else, again, LP will force Ottawa to use all of their timeouts. So when they do get the ball back, time does become much more of a precious commodity.
Yeah, I think if you get into a fourth down here, I think we're both on the same page. You kicked a field goal.
Oh, yes.
Instead of going for
instead of the Eberflus mistake a week ago. But Bears kind of made up for it last night, didn't they?
That was something, yeah. So the ball spotted at the 13 of Ottawa, third and goal?
Third and goal from the 13.
Yeah. From the right hash mark. See if maybe Boudreau calls his own number here.
See if they
they got Seneca. Maybe I could see Seneca in the end zone.
For a jump ball, yeah.
That's what they're looking for.
They've got
Seneca. Oh, just out of reach.
You wanted to put that one up a little higher and go for a jump ball, I think. So what that does is stop the clock and leaves Ottawa now with a timeout.
Yeah.
And here comes the field goal team.
So they were looking for a play that worked earlier in the season, just get Josh Seneca out man-on-man coverage and throw it up to him, but that one was a little too far for Seneca to haul in, reaching over his shoulders. So Seth Adams now with a, let's see where they're going to officially.
Looks like about between a 29 and 30. Looks like the 30-yard field goal.
From the right hash mark.
This could be for the ball game right here.
Snap is down, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is, oh!
He doinked it as well.
Off the upright. No good.
Wow, so Ottawa still has life.
And Seth Adams comes up limping. Not sure what happened there, but Seth Adams is needing help off the field now. So he missed the field goal.
Wow.
So LP still leading 24-19, but a touchdown for Ottawa could potentially win the game instead of at best tying it with a 2-point conversion. So each kicker has hit the upright. LP needs another player. Here we go. They get a late substitution. Josh Seneca coming in, and LP is going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Ottawa's got one left. So Seth Adams missed the 30-yarder, hit the upright.
Well, the two plays that Ottawa has run into oblivion tonight are that slant pattern right over the middle and the screen to the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Almost always and exclusively to the left side.
Got to watch Hayden Sweat here. Number 3 has been their top receiver.
Yep.
Of course, Ryder Miller, they may try to get him involved, if not out of the backfield as a receiver. Those are probably their two biggest weapons. So the Cavaliers still lead, but they're just kind of hanging on here, 24-19.
A lot of people have headed for the exits. Yeah. That's too bad.
I know it's cold out, but you're not going to get any colder at this point, right?
Probably not. Nebraska's lengthened out the lead now against Illinois, 20-7, 7:22 remaining in the third.
Check the temperature here according to my trusty phone. 49 degrees.
That's
feels
what
like
I have as
44. Well. So here we go. 4 receivers for Ottawa. Mortensen, pump fake looking, and there's a flag, and almost intercepted again. I think they're going to be a mark off on Ottawa. Look like Caleb Kennedy almost had his second pick of the night. It's going to be a hold on Ottawa.
Take them back.
Yep.
Yards are everything right now.
Move them back. Hey, move them back.
Oh, they're going to decline it and make it second down and 10.
Oh, boy. Not oftentimes in professional football you see a major penalty declined. They're going to go on 4 downs anyway, so downs aren't as big a factor as yards are.
So second and 10, Ottawa on the incomplete pass that Caleb Kennedy got his hands on. 4 receivers, 3 to the right of Mortensen. Let's see if LP can get a sack here. They rush 4. Mortensen throwing over the middle. It's going to be up for grabs again. Oh, might have a pass interference on.
Yep. I see no flag.
No, he did throw it.
Oh, he finally
right
did.
At 45, yep.
That's why you take the yards.
That was Will Murtis on the coverage.
That's a 15-yard walk-off. Brings it all the way out to the 35.
Yeah.
So Ottawa will get a first down on that pass interference.
8th penalty now for LP again. 90 yards in penalties.
It looked like actually Boudreau out there and as a safety, number 15 for LP, the quarterback. So that moves it out to the 35-yard line for Ottawa. 1st and 10 Pirates.
Still lots of time.
Yeah, hardly any time has gone off the clock here so far. First and 10 Ottawa at their own 35. Mortensen, straight drop back pass. There's
a block in the back right there, and they call it. Yep. That's going to be a block in the back, and that play will be called back.
Making the catch was Archer Chekowitz, but I think Paxton Miller is going to get
right in front of the side judge.
Yeah, Paxton Miller going to get the block in the back. So back and forth with the penalties we go here on this drive. Yep. And only 9 seconds went off the clock. So it'll be first down and 10, but Ottawa now moving back behind the chains. Let's see where they spotted here.
5 yards.
Yeah, that pass was to their sophomore running back, Archer Chekowitz.
10-yard walk-off.
Back to the 25 of Ottawa.
Only the 4th penalty for Ottawa for 31 yards. So still first down, but now 1st and 20 for the Pirates. 2 minutes even to go.
Yep. And here we go. Mortensen in the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's going to pass out of the backfield to Ryder Miller.
Whoa, what a hit.
Blown up on the play. Brady Romanoli playing defense.
Playing some defense, and he just came and laid some leather.
Wow.
That was a 5-yard loss, I think, on the play, wasn't there?
13 on 13. Romanoli. Ryder Miller got up surprisingly right away.
They said no gain.
Yeah, no gain.
We had trips.
So Romanoli, who doesn't play a lot of defense, is out there playing cornerback right now. 2nd down and 20 for Ottawa. Mortensen looking to pass. Now he has to break out of the pocket. Throws it incomplete. Didn't have anybody. And Mortensen limping around.
He was limping early in this one, if you remember correctly. I think he got rolled up on early.
Yeah.
So big third down here, although 4-down territory is everywhere now for Ottawa.
Rolls too out of the pocket. He's going to the field.
3rd and 20, Ottawa.
Ottawa has not been good on third downs at all, just 2 out of 6.
And the percentages are not with them right now with a 3rd and 20.
But if they can get half of it, we talked about that before, if they can get a part of it, 4th down becomes a little more doable. They send trips to the near side here now.
And let's see. Oh, they're going to put the ball back on the right hash mark.
Because that's where it was snapped the last time.
Yeah.
So they have trips to the short side of the field now.
Boy, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I don't know.
LP looks to be rushing.
Now they're going to shift them over to the opposite side.
LP rushing only 3 or 4 guys here. Let's see if they drop even. And they dropped. He tried to take off running before he had it. Did Archer Chekowitz.
So here's the ball game now. Yep. 4th down and 20 for Ottawa.
One play.
The yard to gain for the Pirates is their own 45-yard line. The ball spotted right now at the 25.
Make sure we know victory formation. Okay. So
and Mortensen limping back to the huddle for Ottawa.
Spot. Just so we're.
And a 4th and 20 play here. If you're LP,
go center.
They have about 2 guys right at the first down marker in the safety position. A prevent defense, no doubt about it. You'll give up anything over the middle and short.
Anything in front of you.
And they throw it short, and he laterals it up for grabs.
The ball is out.
And I think LP recovered it.
Was fumbled after the completion to Paxton Miller. And LP comes up with the loose ball.
Ty Terzic with the recovery.
It's about a 5-yard gain, and then the fumble gives the ball back to LP, and that'll do it.
Fumble on the lateral. That was a smart play by Paxton Miller for Ottawa. He knew he was going to be well short, so he just flung the ball back towards the line of scrimmage. His teammates really weren't ready for it. And Ty Terzic fell on it for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers can now just finish this one off. Take a knee, 24-19. Ottawa does have one timeout left. We'll see if they go ahead and use it.
Will not matter.
Yeah. Guess you're hoping for a botch snap of some kind.
Well, they'll try and strip LP. This would be probably a good time for the victory formation if you're LaSalle Peru, and that's what they'll do. They'll either snap it twice or maybe 3 times if they take the timeout.
They take the knee, and I don't think Ottawa's going to bother.
So LP will have to kneel down one more time. The game will be over.
So LP going to hang on to this one.
The only disappointing thing in this one is Brady Romanoli did not make it to 200 yards. He had 187 yards rushing, according to my stats, but he had on 23 carries.
He had 1 touchdown.
Excuse me, 27 carries, rather.
And had a big tackle late in the game on defense.
Yes, he did.
And they take the knee, and that's that. The Cavaliers win their homecoming game as Romanoli does some somersaults to celebrate. He's the man of the night.
How about it?
Can we have a second homecoming king just at the last second? Name another one.
He should be.
Brady Romanoli does it all for the Cavaliers as they beat Ottawa 24-19. We'll be back with some post-game numbers after this. It's a Cavalier W over Ottawa 24-19.
That is your final score.
When you need a new appliance, think Grazier's Plumbing and Heating in McNabb. Look at this impressive list of brands Grazier's offers. From kitchen to laundry, appliances at Grazier's may just be the best kept secret in McNabb.
Gotta call Grazier's 882-2111.
Mom is Ellen Creedy. She has taught us to be helpful, kind, and to support our community whenever we can. When she went out on her own, she just wanted to help everyone she could. Her promise is to save her clients the most, whether you're the one buying or selling. She'll be there from the beginning all the way to the closing. If you are looking for a place or are ready to sell, make the right move and call my mom, Ellen at Blackhawk Brokerage. Go Cavs!
Jeremy Aiken, Rick Sipovic back here at Howard Fellows Stadium. It's a Cavalier victory over their arch rival Ottawa, 24-19. Scoring summary: Seth Adams, a 28-yard touchdown reception from Brendan Boudreau at 15 of the first. The PAT was good. Then we had Hayden Sweat of Ottawa with a 27-yard touchdown catch from Colby Mortensen. The kick was no good. 7-6 after one. Ottawa got a lead with a 3-yard touchdown run by Ryder Miller at 3:42 of the second. The kick was good, but LP marched down and scored with 20 seconds in the first half. Pangersick, a 3-yard touchdown reception from Boudreau. The kick was good. LP led at the break 14-13. All Cavaliers in that third quarter. Brady Romanoli with an 18-yard TD run at 4:18. The kick was good. Seth Adams then boomed a 40-yard field goal with 31 seconds as LP opened a 24-13 lead. Ottawa, though, wouldn't go away. Ryder Miller with a 3-yard touchdown run at 10-12. They went for 2. The pass was no good. Ottawa had a few more possessions with a chance, and LP also had some possessions to try to make it a 2-score game. Seth Adams missed a 30-yard field goal, and some big plays defensively. A Ty Terzic fumble recovery, a big Danny Beavers interception. LP actually forced 5 turnovers on the night, 4 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. The Cavaliers, on their side, had an interception early in the game. So that's the scoring summary and turnover summary. LP moves to 4-3. Ottawa falls to 3-4. Turn it over to my partner Rick Sipovic for some final numbers.
Comparing team numbers in this ball game, Ottawa with some 262 yards of total offense, while LP had 320. Cavaliers 235 on the ground, led by Brady Romanoli with 27 carries and 187 yards. For the Cavaliers passing-wise, Brendan Boudreau was 5 out of 13 for 85 yards, so the total of 320 yards of total offense for LaSalle Peru. For Ottawa, they had 262 total offense, only 41 yards on the ground for Ottawa. They're led by Ryder Miller with 11 rushes for 25. Colby Mortensen, though, had a number of yards, but threw the 4 picks in this ball game. He was 15 out of 22 passing-wise for some 221 yards. His leading receiver, Hayden Sweat, had 5 catches for 99. Ryder Miller, 4 for 44, and Paxton Miller, 3 for 42 for Ottawa to be their leaders in the ball game. Offensive plays totally dominated by LaSalle Peru. They ran 57 plays in the game to only 41 for Ottawa in the contest.
So that all adds up to winning formula. The Cavaliers beat the visiting Ottawa Pirates here tonight 24-19, again to move 1 win away from a playoff eligibility. Next week it's on the road against state-rated Sycamore. But for now, the Cavaliers will savor this one on homecoming, a 24-19 victory over Ottawa. We'll come back, and when we come back, we'll give you our player of the game and our drive of the game. LP knocks off Ottawa 24-19.
And just have a hallway above this garage. There you go. A little kitchenette. We'll do it.
Jeremy Aiken back here at Howard Fellow Stadium as we continue the post-game show along with my partner Rick Sipovic, and it's time for our post-game awards. We're going to start with tonight's drive of the game. It's brought to you by the Bill Walsh Automotive Group. Find your next ride without doing any driving at all at BillWalsh.com. And any number of choices tonight, but I think we both thought that first scoring drive, Rick, of the second half, at 4:18, it ended with a Brady Romanoli 18-yard run. It was an impressive drive for LP to come out of that second half and really send a message.
Well, after they shut Ottawa down in their first possession,
3 and out, yeah.
They got it right back and then just ate clock and dominated the line of scrimmage. And again, that was a 9-play, 63-yard drive that took up about 7 minutes or so of the third quarter.
So that is our Bill Walsh drive of the game. The LP player of the game is brought to you by First State Bank. Locally owned, committed to exceptional service and banking products like Zelle and on-the-go mobile banking. To learn more, contact the winning team at First State Bank. And I think we kind of knew this probably in the second quarter, if not the first. Brady Romanoli on his 18th birthday.
Happy birthday to him. 27 carries, 187 yards. And not only that, he had a touchdown as well, but top it off with that great defensive hit he made late in the game to kind of just take the wind out of the remaining wind out of the Ottawa Sails, too.
So an all-around performance by Brady Romanoli. Congratulations to Brady, and it's homecoming weekend, birthday weekend, all rolled into one in a victory over arch rival Ottawa. So Brady Romanoli, our runaway pick for the First State Bank player of the game. Want to thank all our sponsors, of course, of LP Cavalier Football. GAF in Peru, LaSalle Body and Fender, Town and Country Services, James Hardy, Eureka Savings Bank, Family Pride Cleaners, Hometown National Bank, Edward Jones, Derek Brayton, Financial Advisor, Financial Plus Credit Union, Beck's Oil, Subway, The Locker Room, Gergovich Family Chiropractic, Bill Walsh, and First State Bank. We urge you to do business with all our Cavalier sponsors. Want to thank Michael Redmond, back engineering at the WLPO studios. Of course, thank Mike Sabatini on the video. I'm sure this one's going to be watched by a lot of people throughout the weekend, savoring this one for LP over Ottawa. Just go to YouTube, and if you haven't done so already, search Starve Rock Media, and you can watch this game in high definition.
I've got it set up on mine, so all I have to do is go to YouTube now, and it's one of the first things that pops up.
And it's a rare subscription, Rick, that doesn't cost you a thing.
Yeah, how about that?
No monthly renewal charge that sneaks up on you. So enjoy LP in Ottawa, which turned out to be another classic in this long series between the Cavs and Pirates. LP wins 24-19.
Rod Dorson told me I had to pay for that.
Did he?
He took my money.
Whoops.
He said you can pay in cash right here.
I'm sure he did. 24-19. Rick, LP now 4-3. Obviously an uphill battle with powerhouses with Sycamore and Canelan, but with this win tonight, at least you put yourself in position. At 4-3.
Well, the last 2 games mean something now.
Right. So
you'd hate to come away with a loss here, and then the point is nearly moot at that point.
So, they'd love to have last week's game back.
Oh, sure.
But what happened last week happened, and, he beat Ottawa for the 9th straight time. Jose Medina has not lost to Ottawa as the LP head coach. So that's something to hang his hat on. And, just your final thoughts after tonight's homecoming win.
Well, it was just as festive can be. It's exactly what you would think an Ottawa LP homecoming game would be. And, now it's up to you to take them home. I won't be around for the last couple of ball games here, so you can do that. And let's get at least one more W, and then I'll come watch you guys in the playoffs.
Sounds good. All right, thank you, Rick. Rick Sipovic, of course, joining us on LP home games so far this year. And let's see, you finished with a 3-1 record, right?
Yeah, I did all right.
They lost to Metamora, but beat Plano, Woodstock North, and Ottawa tonight. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, Ottawa will have one more home game, and it could be a huge game in Week 9 with Canelan coming to town. But we'll be on the road next week. Mike Porter will join me.
Yep, LP loves to play here, and they love to have their fans come out. So
that'll be huge.
2 weeks from now, get back out here and root on the Cavaliers.
And who knows, it might be warmer 2 weeks from tonight.
It could be.
You never know. Have a great Burgoo weekend, of course, going on in Utica. Have have fun in Utica. Be safe. And, of course, to all the kids and faculty at LP, have a fun homecoming weekend. And bottom line, have a safe one. And hopefully enjoyed the broadcast. LP wins over Ottawa 24-19. Have a great weekend.